Okay, let's begin. Last time we left off, the party has gone deep into the forge of Barak Hammerstone. Yeah, you defeated Barak Hammerstone. You found the undying body of Stokely Silverstream, who was being kept alive and tortured in this really miserable state. You gave him his piece, and after that, you picked up Barak's hammer, and you guys have, the same way you came in, you've easily been able to make it back out of the halls of black ice, and you're back in the Dwarven tunnels. Are you wielding this hammer? I should make a...
I kind of got it stowed away on my back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I look around the group, I ask, does anybody want this sword instead? Because I don't really use swords that much. Would it be more useful for someone else to hold?
Yeah, you found a +1 short sword called Baranor's Hearth. I do have these objects updated in the inventory screen.
Okay.
I use a short sword, but I've been relying on my staff. Let me take a look.
It makes you invincible to stuns. You cannot be stunned with it.
I am invincible to stun.
You're a monk, obviously.
I'd hate to give up my poison damage.
Yeah, it'll give you more damage if you use your staff. It's a short sword, so it's a d6. So you're pretty much, and the staff is also a +1, I think.
No.
Hey, just hand it to me while I find a place to put it.
All right. Well, if no one needs it, I can hold on to it.
Then go on and hold
I
it!
don't have a need.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I'm probably never gonna actually use it, but it just means I'm not gonna get stunned while I have it.
Go ahead and
No, you
have to
be
wield
wielding it.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you have to wield it.
go around and hold your bloody toothpick.
I can just hold it in one hand.
Yeah, you can. I think you can hold it in one hand. I think it's. I made a mistake in the past. I thought that the magical staffs were quarter staffs, but they're just. You can wield a staff in
Like
one hand.
a rod.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, the magical staffs had to be dual-handed.
Okay. No, staffs can be single-handed, but they're also considered. They're still quarter staffs in that sense, but yeah. Okay.
But what
So
if
that
it's
means I
like
can be
a
like
quarter
Gandalf.
staff?
Yeah, if you'd really like, you can be like Gandalf.
Then that's what I will be.
Gandalf casts a total of like 1 spell during the first movie.
Of course, it was a shield spell and a breaking bridge spell. Oh, speaking of breaking bridges, yeah. Speaking of breaking bridges, remember when you let me break that rock out before we got into the mines?
Yeah.
I made a spell for that.
What do you mean made a spell?
I made a modified thunder wave spell.
Okay.
Well, you'd have fun talking about your spells. I'm getting back in my old suit.
Oh, okay, you do that.
Oh god, it's chilly outside.
Did you want to put on Barak's suit? It's +2.
You know, it's a lovely suit and all.
It's just made out of evil ice, unfortunately.
I think you should put it on.
It's rather spooky,
I'll
but,
throw it in the molten lava.
the thing is that I kind of like the old suit of armor. The doctor gave it to me. It's something that I keep holding myself.
Yeah, you went to great lengths to acquire that suit of armor.
At least the doctor did.
I still don't know what you
doctor
did,
wants
but you did something.
At least the doctor wants you to believe he did.
He went all out for it.
Oh yeah, big time. I'll take the rest of your life to pay it off, Smiggle.
Now, doctor, I just want one thing. You're never to tell me what you did for that suit of armor. Up until my very last breath, you're not allowed. Got it?
Got it.
It's
Good.
safer that way.
Much safer.
Hey, this is a heavy one.
So can we Can we go help our barbarian friends?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
If you'd like, you can go. You can
we
leave
can just
this
leave if
area
you want.
if you really want to.
We got business here to take care of.
It's your choice how far you want to delve into this mine.
Yeah, we have not finished here. We still have to gain entry to the temple and then find the fourth piece, which could be anywhere in the valley.
We need to find 3 and 4.
Yeah, you have 2 pieces
know
there. There are a
one
total
is in
of
the
4
temple.
pieces. Yes, there's one piece that you know is in the temple. There's another piece that you know is supposed to be in the Nexus, but you guys have been there and you didn't see it.
We also know there was, I don't know how far on that side we delved, but we do know there was some reanimated
Yeah.
dwarves over there too, so it could well be over on that side in the hands of some the undead and or whatever is raising those whatever or whoever. Or it could be on this side of the temple, the valley. We don't know. I don't suppose you have the means to locate an object if it's known.
Even the spells that have with the locate object type spells, you have to have had previous contact with it.
Or you had okay. Well, I don't know that, so
Yeah.
Well, I have one of the. If I have two to halves, is there some way I could form like a connection through the weave and know its general direction?
What do you mean?
Since they were probably all originally one piece, having fragments of it.
Well, tell me
Still some
what kind of
connection.
spell or skill you're trying to use in this case.
Oh, the only thing I'd have would be an Arcana check. I don't have a locate object spell.
You're not sure you'd be able to locate it through those means.
Okay. Looks like I'd actually have to learn how to locate objects first, Castanar. Then
That's
maybe
what I
I'd be able
just
to do
asked.
something. Yeah, but I'd have to learn how to do it.
So the answer is no.
No.
I don't think so.
Well,
we've
we'll
got
find
two
it
choices.
eventually.
We can go for the one that we know about and maybe receive help in the temple in finding the location.
Just to remind you, when Matilda was here, she was able to use her paladin ability, her divine abilities, and she told you that in front of the temple gates, she sensed a very powerful celestial presence inside the temple. Likewise, she sensed a very strong demonic and undead power behind that sealed gate to the north.
Yes, to the north.
I think both are worthy places to go. Let's see. So what are the connections that we or what's the knowledge that we know that will open the gate to the temple?
The temple gates are sealed by a sealed.
We needed the ring.
Yeah, the ring of
We
the
have-
Dwarven Fathers, which
Oh,
you
we
picked
got
up off of poor Stokely Silverstream's body as you gave him peace.
So I think I know where we're going now. I guess once we get out of these out of enemy territory, we'll try to get over to that temple. and see
Okay, so you guys are headed towards the temple.
Well, technically we're still underground. Do we get out or?
You guys have gotten out. I'm not going to make you. You guys came in stealthily, so you're able to get out stealthily without any trouble.
While we're out, before we go inside, I still want to bury these 2 pieces that we have just in the event that we are trapped somehow. We can't give them up so readily.
The 2 pieces
So-
of what?
The 2 pie pieces of the seal that we have.
Oh, where would you like to bury them?
Head, I don't know, one end of the veil or the other.
You'd-
We came in from the
and make a
north.
pit?
Yeah, you'd have to travel to the place you want to bury them.
Yeah, understand.
'Cause I got to roll when you guys travel.
I would think the south looks to be less.
Well, the south is also where these the dwarven refugees had escaped from.
Yeah, that's fine. It just seems there's fewer tunnels, especially into the eastern/enemy end of the Vale, than toward the north. So I would
Okay.
probably pick some direction. It doesn't have to be out of the valley,
Okay.
but any section that looks easily recognizable, and a place where we could just dig down some and bury these.
Too bad I don't know a terraforming spell. Just open it like a 26 drop, put it in, and there we go.
Well, you guys are heading towards this way. And as you get to the mouth of this tunnel, you hear that there's some movement outside. There's some commotion outside. You're at the bend of the tunnel, so what you can't see outside, and whoever's outside can't see in. But you hear some grumbling, some commotion.
Okay, is this the same
It's a good
tunnel that we
Eldritch
originally came in, where we had to attack the guard post?
You came in from the south. This is the north tunnel that you're just walking out of.
Okay, that's what I wanted to verify. But there was a guard post up there too, wasn't there, at the north tunnel?
Yeah, but it's another tunnel away.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Let me go ahead and scout it out.
Okay, could you roll a stealth for me?
My character sheet go. It's hiding in the background. There we go.
Did we take a rest down below?
I don't know. Did you? I wouldn't have thought so. You guys didn't want to take a rest last time.
Now that we're out, we might consider taking a rest. At
It-
least a short rest.
It doesn't appear you're noticed. As you peek around the corner of the mouth of the cave, you see 4 dwarves, more of Barak's men. They have this horrific-looking creature that they have. 2 of them are holding this creature on a spiked collar, and this creature is just thrashing back and forth, and they're leading this creature north into the valley. It looks like they are keeping their eyes peeled, looking for someone, probably you.
They're heading north. Okay,
Is it
well,
that
even
tentacle
more
creature?
reason.
Yeah, it is. Well, I don't know if Castnar has seen it because he snuck in on his own, but it looks like a panther and it's got tentacles growing out of its back.
There
Oh,
were
bugger.
2 of them.
Yeah, there were 2 of them last time.
Is there any sign that they sense, that the animals sense that we're around?
Well, the animal looks like he's just trying to get out of his restraints.
I'm gonna pull out something that I haven't in a while. That-
This thing what actually is not even categorized as an animal. It was more like a monster, but it looks it's got animal features.
I've got. Well, shoot, I don't want to do that either. I'm gonna wait until they get some ways up the valley. Keep an eye, make sure they don't turn around, and then motion the rest forward.
Okay. They passed out of earshot down the valley, and you can see them kind of climbing up a small hill in the valley, and they disappear. It looks like they're scouting, from what you can gather.
Okay, makes sense. Something that I would do. Too bad they're so sensible. Okay, let's go ahead and make this fairly quick. I think the best bet would be to head to the far side and follow the shadow of the wall again. They very well might have restocked the guard post that we'll be passing. So let's keep out of bow shot from them and as much out of sight as we can.
Okay.
And like I said, somewhere, I don't know, anywhere along here, on that western face, would be good enough, I think. And I'm going to add just a little bit of protection once it's buried. I've got this bear trap that I've been carrying around for a while. I'm going to bury that under just a very light layer of snow as well.
Wouldn't that more or less just alert them to the fact that there's something here?
Okay. So you guys move in this direction, and you get to
I've got
this.
4 of those things.
You get to the marker number 2, and you see that this is actually another guard post. That there's nobody's there in this guard post. There's a watchtower, but it's empty.
Any signs that it's been used recently?
Yeah, it looks like somebody's been there in the past, but they've left.
There's nothing distinguishing between which faction.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Yep. Any signs of recent passage into this tunnel?
No.
It's labeled as abandoned section. Maybe using that to stash these. Would be good, especially if there's not been any recent passage. And then we could continue on through this section and cut north. Does that cut to the temple? Which one's the temple? 2?
The temple is labeled 6.
6. So we have to actually exit the tunnels to get up into the proper tunnel anyway. I don't know. What do you think? These tunnels have not been traversed apparently.
Nope.
So we could stash them in
Well,
here.
When these tunnels that you've been to on the west side of this hill, they were controlled by Stokely's men.
Mm-hmm.
But Stokely's men, of course, are gone now.
Right. So yeah. Of course, whether or not they know they're all gone or not is another matter entirely. Have we had any indication that they know that Stokely's men are gone?
You don't know. You know that they you've caused a big ruckus. You guys, when you guys went down into the halls of black ice, it's probably evident that they know you've killed Barrack Hammerstone. Otherwise, they wouldn't be having this horrible scouting around with this horrible beast. So something's alarmed them.
Now how long did it take us to leave? We literally just killed him.
Yeah, a couple of minutes at least.
So that's pretty scary if they already know that he's dead.
But they know that something is awry if they are walking around and they have this beast, and they're scouting with it. So they're definitely alarmed for one reason or another.
Well,
Okay. So you get to these tunnels, and they're abandoned. They're empty. There's little alcovings as you walk into the tunnels. More little alcoves for miners, but this section does not seem to be occupied at all.
carts and barrels and whatnot.
Yeah, mining gear.
Yep, mining gear. Probably be sufficient if we bury them. Let's take this third room here on the north side,
Mm-hmm.
and find a. How big are these pie piece shapes?
Oh, these rooms, they're like around 10 by 10 rooms. They're very...
How big are the segments of the seal that we have?
How
big is the seal?
They're about a quarter size of a basketball.
Okay. Find a barrel with picks or something.
Okay.
Remove the picks. Put them at the bottom of the barrel. Make sure it's dry and whatnot in there. I presume it would be. And then put the picks back in on top.
Okay.
And everybody can remember this fairly easily. Looking
Okay.
around at everybody. Okay. This is where we'll come to recover these two once we recover the last two pieces. And in order to avoid any of the patrols outside, I would suggest we stay outside as little as possible, which means going through to this western little confluence of tunnels, and then back up this tunnel heading north, which exits at least close to the tunnel that we need to be in.
Okay. You guys easily head down this tunnel without any difficulty. You realize that this map is kind of old. As you head down the tunnel, you'll see some more branchings that are not represented on the map. But you stay to how the map is represented, and you head down and you get this area, which you've been here before. This is the Battlehammer Hold.
Right. And again, I'll be in the lead, and I'll look for any signs of passage since we've been through here last.
You can roll an investigation or survival. You don't see any changes to when from when you've last been here.
Okay, get to the entrance of that tunnel and take a good look out. Watch for patrols, and if there are none, motion everybody forward, and we'll get into the next tunnel as quickly as possible.
As you get to the entrance of that tunnel, you see that patrol with that creature is coming back down south.
1 second.
Of course, you hold for a moment and you wait for that patrol to pass.
Are they staying on the eastern side of the... more on the eastern side of
they're smack in the middle of the canyon.
Okay.
Are
they paying attention to the west side?
There's 4 of them. At least two of them are watching the west side. 2 of them are watching the other side. But
Okay.
It seems like they are pretty distracted and just trying to keep this creature calm. It doesn't seem to be very tame.
And it's taking 2 of them to deal with it?
Two of them have this creature on this chain. The chain is glowing. There's this faint purple glow around the collar of the creature.
Oh, I'm so tempted. Okay. I'm going to keep my bow at hand, but I'm going to let them pass.
Okay.
But if it comes to a confrontation with them for some reason, then I have my 2 targets picked out. What are they armed with? Crossbows and
They're
hammers? Or...
They are all armed with melee weapons.
Okay.
They're armed with axes and hammers.
Oh, by the way, heads up for the rest of you. I am out of spells. No more healing coming from me.
Okie doke.
Oh
And
wait,
I'm out
I
of
take
hit
that
points.
back. I take that back. I thought I was. I have 1 left of each.
Hooray!
I don't think I have a 2nd level left. I'm going to mark that off. I'm pretty sure I used this. Oh yeah, I used the 2nd level on the dying dwarf. I have 1 level 1 spell left.
On the dying dwarf.
Well, he was already dead.
Well, yeah.
He didn't know at the time.
Yeah, talk about a critical failure at a bad time. Critical fail the medicine check. Hey, he can be healed.
Why
Okay.
won't you live? You stab him with like a dagger.
So,
Well, each of you has some significant injuries at this time.
I was going to say, yeah, somebody down here looks like they might want to take a potion. All those, in fact, a couple of you look like.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to rest at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Well,
fine.
I would suggest
It's just
in
the
the
ribs
temp
grow
flight's
back.
the best place for that, if we can get there. And we're not far from it.
All right, so you guys are headed towards the temple, I assume. All right, you get over to the temple. As you get to the gates of the temple, you guys are the air grows a little bit colder,
Oh,
and
perfect. I love the cold.
something whispers something. A voice whispers, and you can't identify which direction this voice came from. And the voice says, "What was once buried, it shall arise again." And then that's all it says as you're approaching the temple gates.
Would the dwarves bury here, or the dwarves' predecessors?
Yeah, the voice and you when the more you think about it, the more everybody hears it, but you guys don't realize you're not able to identify which direction this voice came from.
Oh, that's spooky.
Do dwarves have haunts?
Do dwarves have
caves?
what?
Haunts? Haunted caverns?
Oh, all the time! They become painted after a while. Most of the time, if you ask nicely, they get out of your way, but sometimes they can be real rude.
Well, why don't you ask them nicely to leave?
Well, I can't see this one.
Now you stand before the gates of the temple. It has the symbol of Dumathoin on top on it. It's obvious that these temple gates are 2 stone doors. They don't have any handles.
Schmigel puts his hand on the door.
Nothing happens as you put your hand on the door.
You wearing the ring?
Previously, oh, you're wearing the ring?
Yeah.
If you're wearing the ring, as you put your hand on the door, the symbol of Dumathoin starts adopting a faint glow. But the doors don't open yet.
I request a permission inside, please.
And another voice enters your head. This is not the same as that whisper you heard earlier. This is something different. It sounds like a very clear, older woman's voice. And the voice says, "What is the hymn of Dumathoin?"
Can Schmigel do a religion check to remember what the hymn was?
Schmigel, you got a choice. You get a history check, religion check.
Can I assist?
You can help him as well.
Oh boy,
You wouldn't rather the doctor assist with his incredible knowledge?
Schmigel, you do know you know there is a hymn of Dumathoin. It's something dwarven lads learn in school when they're very young. But you're trying to remember what exactly it was, because it's been so long, and you don't exactly go to church that often.
I was going to say, you probably know as much about dwarven deities as I do.
I was only a young dwarf.
No, I was talking to the doctor.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I spent a long time studying stuff. I'm sure something came up at some point.
Huh? What do you know about them then?
I don't know. Let's see. Shall I consult my vast knowledge of...
Yeah, you can do a religion check instead of Schmigel to see if you can educate Schmigel on the dwarven gods that he may have forgotten.
Now, Schmigel, you shouldn't forget your own dwarven heritage. Leave it to an elf to have to remind you about this. Let's see. You said religion?
Yeah. You remember the first 2 verses of the hymn of Dumathoin. The first verse is, "The morning we praise Moradin for his heavenly guidance. At high noon our prayers go to the father of battle, Clengidin." And then you don't remember that because you know this is kind of very... This is not
dwarven.
something... Yeah, it's dwarven. It's not something you were that interested in when you were reading about it. You remember there's more stuff to it, but you don't remember what they were.
It's something along those lines, Schmigel. Maybe that'll jog your memory.
Well, let me think.
Schmigel, you may roll a religion with advantage. A religion or history with advantage.
Does he get my assistance? Yeah, well, okay, yeah, with advantage, yes.
Schmigel, your mind's drawing a blank right now.
Oh, bugger. Let's see. Rise in the morning with Moradin. You praise the Lord of Battle, Clangadin.
Probably something with, remember those other god
Dumathoin.
statues that we saw in that room with, whatchamacallits? We had to turn them around, and they give different, depending on the combination of gods, something would happen. I figured there'd be 2 more verses, one for each of those other 2 gods.
Yeah.
This girl.
So it's common knowledge. The other 2 gods are Dumathoin and Barinar. The 4 dwarven gods that were represented before or Moradin, Dumathoin, Barinar, and Clangadin.
So I'm sure that, and if one of them, the first verse is for one of the gods, the second one's for Clangadin, the other 2 are probably for the other 2 gods. So just rhyme something together, Schmigel. One dwarven verse is the same as another. I don't remember the dwarves ever being particularly creative in this area.
Doctor, I'm messing with something that knows these verses quite well. I just can't wing it.
It's dwarven made. I'm sure you can wing it.
God, sometimes I just... No,
I mean, like, by sheer probability, the different types of verses is probably like 5, so I'd give you at least a 20% chance of getting it on your first try. And you already have 50% of the verses, so... I think your odds would just increase to 70%. Say, what's your favorite motto? Something, same as the first.
Second verse, same as the first?
Exactly.
Yeah, I just
So what do you want to say to the seal right now?
I'm trying to remember, Schmigel's trying to remember what the female deity, what she represents.
Her name was Barinar. I mean, that's not something you have to remember. It's just, you know it already. She's the female deity. She's Barinar. She is the dwarven goddess of home and hearth. Of fertility, you know, the dwarven females like to go to her for guidance.
Okay.
Family, fertility.
See. We rise to the day by Morden. We go to battle with Clangadin. We hold our knowledge with Dumathoin. And we rest our way in the arms of... God damn it, I still...
Barinar. Barinar. As you say these things, the voice strikes in your head, loud like a bell. Who are you? What are you doing here? Why do you possess the ring of the Dwarven Fathers?
Schmiegel's having flashbacks to those days where he got hit by the Dwarven nuns. Oh, booger. My name is Schmiegel Ironbelly. Why can't I remember? Why do I have such a bad memory for names? I'm trying to remember the previous king of the...
Stokely Silverstream.
Stokely Silverstream has passed today, and I'm here to see the church.
The voice says to you, "You possess the ring of the Dwarven Fathers. I will allow you to pass." And the ground starts shaking as these 2 ancient stone doors just tear apart.
How badly is the ground shaking?
Well, it's like a 2 on a Richter scale. I mean, it's not so bad that you're falling down, but it's enough to be dramatic.
We just announced our presence to those across the way that might have been trying to gain access.
I slapped Schmigel on the back. See? Second verse, same as the first. You dwarves have got it.
So
Shut up, or you're gonna
So-
get hit by lightning.
the
Or me.
beyond the door, you see a long hallway. You see about 60 feet into the hallway. You can't see any further. It's very dark inside the hallway without any source of light.
I guess I swagger in.
I reply
No one
to
else
the
is going.
voice upstairs. Thank you. You're a very kind god, wherever you are.
I
So
would say a protector.
cautiously walk in.
It's mysteriously silent as you go in.
I'll bring
You feel these chills down your spine.
Nice and refreshing cold. Beats the heat we had earlier.
Now, they wouldn't put traps down in the church, but why do I get this sudden chill up my spine?
So as you go a little bit further down, you notice that this hallway will end somewhere that opens up to some sort of chamber to the north. There's also, you see a passageway this way. And you see a physical door right here.
Okay.
We
Very
have to
careful.
bring up the rear.
So where you are right now, there is a door to your right, and to your left, it appears that there was some sort of doorway, but it's crumbled, and the door no longer exists. But there's an open chamber inside.
I'll start an alarm spell right here on this door.
Okay. Schmigel, you look inside this room, and it's part of this. It's an enormous room, and part of it has caved in, but the remains of some strange concentric ovals carved into the stone floor can still be made out. Evenly spaced between several of the ovals are low walls about 3 feet high. There is a slight clatter as stone falls to the floor from the ceiling when you go in and disturb the broken down area. Right in the middle of these concentric ovals, there is a statue of Beranar. She appears to be holding her hands out to receive something.
This is a very attractive statue. No, never mind. It's a dwarf.
Schmigel, to you, she is very attractive. I don't know if she is attractive to you.
No,
She
I would
is-
go for the bearded lady.
She's very comely as dwarven ladies go, but she, of course, is a dwarven god.
Schmigel slowly walks in. I know when I have to make a...
Schmigel, you can do a history check here.
Yep. History. Da, 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 da.
You may do so with advantage. Oh, well, that doesn't help. You don't know what this room is about.
I cautiously kneel.
The fact that I had studied Icewind Dale beforehand, would this have helped me in any way?
No, this is not.
Or
This is not.
reference to actual Icewind Dale.
This is not specific to Icewind Dale. So, maybe some general knowledge would help if you do a high religion check. You need a higher DC than Schmigel to know this, because Schmigel has spent his childhood growing up with dwarves, so he would be more likely to know. But if you roll high, you may know this as well.
Okay. Doesn't hurt to not roll.
Let's see. What'd be a good offering? Let's see.
I can't do a history check?
You can.
Uh-oh.
14 is enough. You know that this is in dwarven culture. Oftentimes, what they liked their temples to be a place of worship as well as a place of function and exercise, because they feel that exercising and worshiping oftentimes relates to each other. It's a very kind of spiritual thing to do. So what these concentric circles is a racetrack.
Racetrack?
Yeah, the dwarves like to race each other. Just like the ancient Greeks, they do it in the nude.
I'm just picturing little people racing each other with riding dogs
Yeah.
or something.
You have a very strange mind.
So that's the purpose of this room.
Right, this is coming back to me. Oy. There's a smell of sweat already comes back to my nose. Maybe I'll do one lap for good old sake.
You want to race, Smiggle?
Fine, let's do it.
Just take those boots off first.
Well, that's not
like
fair.
That's like asking you not to use magic.
Oh, I promise I won't use magic for this.
Fine, I'll take off my boots.
Can I assist Smeagol?
Come on, Doctor, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you roll and you can choose to roll athletics or acrobatics for the race.
Okay. I just got Smiggle to reduce his speed to 25. Oh, mine is still 30.
Yeah, that's a little unfair.
I conned him.
Like I said,
And Schmigel's also wearing plate mails, which just makes it a little bit more.
Assists
Hey, this.
You can assist Schmigel and have Schmigel roll at advantage.
I'll trip the doctor.
Oh,
22.
Even a crit's not enough. If he has advantage.
well, no, not yet. I want both of you to roll a dex saving throw.
Oops.
Okay, well, Schmigel, while you do a lap, the doctor crashes down on the rocks.
Oh, come on, Doctor!
For 4 damage.
It's just an
I'm
easy
dead.
walk around the block.
Are you real?
No, I'm not. I'm at 6 health now.
Schmigel, but actually, this is not completely fair because Schmigel still has 2 levels of exhaustion. So
Already.
Schmigel definitely is not faster than a doctor despite his roll, because 2 levels of exhaustion, you're running at like 1/3 the speed. So the doctor dashes out in front of Schmigel. Schmigel's like a turtle, and the doctor's like the hare. The hare just falls down on his face on the rocks, and then the turtle eventually laps him.
See, it's not always the fast one who gets the race.
Doctor's unconscious on the rocks.
Oops, I didn't mean to trip him that hard.
Alright, that was fun.
Okay, after you do that, I want both Schmigel and the doctor to roll a perception check.
Okay. Am I conscious now after falling on the rocks?
I will.
You just bruised yourself. Okay, Schmigel, you notice that after you run around the track, you notice something's a little bit off, and you look at that statue again, and the facial expression has changed.
What does it change to?
It was a smile, and now it appears to be an angry face.
I guess
And you're sure of it. You're sure something's off about this statue.
Thanks, Castaner. I guess my knee is a little bloody.
Just a little.
I don't like these caves very much. Too dark in here.
Too dark, too short. I can agree with you there.
Okay, so something strange about the statue.
Not now, Smiggle.
You finished your
imagining
alarm
things.
spell?
The alarm spell is cast by now.
Okay, I'll be moving up.
Alright, so Smiggle's gonna cautiously inch towards the statue, and he's prepared to jump back the first moment
Sure.
if the statue animates.
The statue does not animate as you inspect it. You can't tell it. You can't tell if there's anything up going on with the statue.
Can I close the door?
There's no door here. It's just it's. Oh, you can. You can't close those doors because they're just solid stone moved by some sort of magic.
Okay.
Well, I guess we might have angered the gods, I guess.
Maybe don't like an elf almost beating the dwarf.
So what you go and anger it for and beat him?
I didn't beat him.
Almost beat
He
him.
won in the end. They should be happy. They should be praising him. Or maybe these dwarves are have betrayed their real gods and they worship elves instead. So it's bad that the elf lost.
It'd be highly unlikely for dwarves, even mad dwarves, to worship elven gods.
Yeah.
Well, Schmiggle puts his boots back on. Well, I had my fun. I'm sorry I angered you. Is it Clangadin?
Perhaps you should leave an offering?
That's Berinar.
Burner.
I hear they love dwarven beards. Best offering they can get.
Let's see. Does anybody have some sort of flower or
Well, a dwarven beard would be like not an offering, more like a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my familiar and have him walk over to the entrance door.
Okay.
And leave him there, or near there.
Okay.
Cassino, do you have any like flowers or some kind of like vegetable matter or something that was made by the earth?
I think we might have a flower somewhere. One of those gold flowers, maybe.
I'm check. I've used all of those.
Well, you guys used your potion of invulnerability too, I remember.
It was well spent.
Yeah, I can't disagree with the way you used it.
Yeah.
You have a potion of beauty that Matilda. I think she's carrying it though. So
Yeah. She ran off with it.
You're not going to recognize
she-
her next time you see her, Schmiggle.
Shouldn't she be back by now?
she is chosen to lead the dwarven migrants
Yeah,
all the way back
yeah.
to Ten Towns. So she's going to be gone for quite some time.
I knew she had done that.
Yeah.
and-
She'll meet up with you sometime in the future. She said, it's 3 months from now. She's
Afraid I don't have anything. What herbs I had have been used up. I can certainly be on the lookout for some.
Well, usually,
The closest thing I have to anything semi-natural is the cloak that I'm wearing.
I won't ask you to give up that.
If it's for a worthy cause, it's just a cloak that I crafted 20 some odd years ago.
Aye, but it's something special to you. I can't let you.
If you're going to give up give an offering, it should be something special.
Aye, you're right. And Schmiggle pulls off. Schmiggle had a mithril ring that the doctor gave him a long time ago, and he still kept on to it.
Oh, you're giving that up? Oh, thanks a lot. Show us how much you love my gifts.
I love the armor very, very much. The mithril ring, well, it has somebody else's name on it. I kept it on for a keepsake. Schmiggle gently places in the statue's hand.
You place the ring in a statue's hand, the mithril just melts without producing any heat. Nothing happens.
Ooh, I want to learn that magic. How to melt stuff without producing heat. Now that's a feat. It means 100% of the energy must have gone into the melting process.
Schmigel blinks.
Where else would the energy go?
And you see the mithril just the metal of the mithril drips onto the ground, and as it hits the ground, it solidifies again
Into
Oh.
what?
into little, I guess, sheets.
Drops? Okay.
Yeah, little droplets.
Well, I guess she didn't like the offering.
No, you don't see any change in the statue otherwise.
How about you give her a kiss, Schmigel?
Schmigel blinks. What?
Hey, goddess of fertility?
Oh, Christ. The one
No.
thing you remember.
Of course.
The one thing that's on his mind. That magic. Okay, there's two things on his mind. That's just a different type of magic in his mind.
Just because I'm the only one who hasn't outgrown that type of thing yet. Oh, you old people.
Who's old?
Hey, I'm only 87 years old now. You guys are like in
You're-
your hundreds.
I think you're old, if I remember correctly.
I know.
Age. Where'd age go?
I know you're 200 and something. Schmigel's like
Oh,
300.
I'm 124. Okay,
Okay.
I am.
I'm 87, thank you very much.
So that's still relatively young.
I still got my best years in front of me.
Perhaps we should look around the rest of this place, or have you already done that?
I should be right. I've done what I can, but let's get moving. If I'm cursed, I'm cursed.
Okay, which way should you do you choose to go now?
I'm gonna go through this door.
Okay, the door opens without any difficulty.
Hello.
It's a wooden door, and you look inside this chamber. It's another large chamber, and you see that this room contains three circles. These circles are made out of very fine bronze, and the bronze is flattened to make a flat surface. They're each about 10 feet in diameter. They're carved into the ground. There's also a couple of low stone benches around these circles. There is a statue right in the middle of this room, and you can tell this is a statue of Clangeddon. And right next to the statue, there's a small box.
Hey, wait a minute. I remember something like this. This is a game we used to play with back when I was a wee lad. Schmigel's gonna try and remember how the game's played. He's gonna search through precious memories. History.
Oh, that's pretty good. This is a wrestling ring, and you remember. So just like they have the track on the other side, on this side, adolescent dwarves and young dwarves would challenge each other to wrestling matches in honor of Clangeddon, and the little box is typically used to hold oils for wrestling.
Schmigel looks back. Yeah, we used to wrestle way back when I was a wee lad over here. Or we had something similar back in Cloud Peaks.
Interesting.
A good dwarven pastime.
Land getting
Such a barbaric
God
sport.
of War.
Clangeddon.
God of War in battle, if I recall.
Clangeddon Silverbeard, the father of battle to the
Okay.
dwarves.
That makes sense.
Hey.
Oh, and there's a statue there too.
Schmigel is tempted to face the doctor in a wrestling match, but he's worried that he might anger another god.
What, you want to bring it?
You talking about what, mate?
Maybe the doctor should change his visage into the shape of a dwarf, and it looks like two dwarfs wrestling then, instead of a dwarf and an elf.
I can't polymorph yet. 50. Like I think I need like 50 more experience points, and I could polymorph into a dwarf.
It'll happen eventually.
So you want to wrestle, Schmigel?
I'm afraid I might have advantage.
Oh, you're wearing plate mail. You'll be easy to trip.
Oh, I'll
I'm
take
sure
it
I could
off.
do-
I'll take it off.
I'm sure I could dodge out of the way. Just try not to kill me.
And
Which-
Eldarin would have too much of an advantage.
Don't look at me. I know how to use my bow.
Well, I best we left this off to no conflict. I don't want to hurt anybody today. After especially, I kind of hurt.
If you get in the ring, I just use mirror image.
Okay. So you guys head down to the center of this temple, and it's a large altar. It's a large square room at the junction of two corridors, and standing right in the middle of the room is an altar. There's 4 stone pillars surrounding a pedestal, and on top of the pedestal there is a big book of hymns, and it's open to the hymn of Dumathoin. And you look at the hymn of Dumathoin, and you realize that you didn't quite get the hymn right. In the morning, we praise Moradin for his heavenly guidance. At high noon, our prayers go to the Father of Battle. Eventide brings us to home and hearth, where the revered Mother Berinar watches over us. At midnight, again, we praise the Soul Forger for his gift of another day. And the Soul Forger refers again to Moradin.
Close enough.
Oh yeah, I got it backward.
See, they got you right in. You had the right intentions. I told you had like a 50% chance.
So you look around this altar, there's no sign of any tablet.
What about the pillars here?
The pillars are finely carved out of marble, but once again, no sign of any tablets.
How tall are they?
They go all the way up to the ceiling, which is about 40 feet high.
Okay, so they're not like looking for something to be placed on them.
No.
Well, it's no harm looking around. Schmigel's gonna go off to this direction.
I was going to say pick a
Okay.
direction.
Another door is over off at this direction.
I should probably knock for these ones. It's always rude whenever I feel not going in without knocking.
Oh, you've already walked in on the godmother.
I know, it feels weird. I feel like Schmigel's gonna knock.
You get no answer, but just a chill runs down your spine.
I don't think I'm allowed in there.
Just walk in.
Okay. Schmigel slowly opens the door. Hello?
You open the door and you see what you see is very disturbing. There is a ghostly procession of spirits, transparent, making absolutely no sound. They are walking in a circle. So that in the center of this room, there's an enormous stone staircase that rises towards the ceiling and then descends back to the floor on the other side of the room. Piled on the floor at either side of the staircase are large round stones. There are some odd suits of armor near the stones. However, what draws the most attention in this room are these shadowy spirits that walk up and down the staircase endlessly in a circle.
Schmiegel's gonna close the door.
Okay, you close the door.
And Schmiegel is a little bit slack-jawed to what he just saw.
Certainly, you're at a loss of words to explain what's going on in that room.
Schmiegel's
you all
slowly
right?
gonna walk around.
Certainly not something that's normal.
Well, I guess I'll try another door.
Okay, so there's 2 doors here.
Oh no.
I'll open the door for you.
Wait, I knock.
You get no reply. It seems like this whole temple is just abandoned. So the door opens, and inside there's a huge swimming pool. It mostly fills this room. There are several cracks. So I know the graphic shows that there's water in it, but it's actually completely dry basin. There's several cracks in it. The water has run out and exposing a dusty tile mural of the sun on the bottom. Next to the swimming pool is a smaller is a little smaller type, kind of a hot tub thing, which is also empty. Looking carefully, you can see gold glinting in the sand that lines the bottom of this hot tub. And of course, inside this room, at the end of the room, there's a large wooden box on top of a bench. And this room has before you the statue of Moradin.
These were the bathrooms.
Bath? Did you say bath?
Aye. It's dried up now, fortunately.
Well, that's... Perhaps we could fill it? There's plenty of water around. It's just rather cold water.
I suppose, but it... I look at the statue of Morden. He's somehow frowning and looking down upon me.
Well, Moradin has a very kind of heroic, battle-ready kind of look on his face. He's wielding his hammer.
Aye, good. I haven't angered another god yet.
That's a good thing.
Aye. I wonder. Schmiegel's just gonna take a general look around the room.
Nothing outstanding in the room. It just seems like it hasn't been used in a long time.
Aye, that's strange. These places used to be popular when I was a lad.
Well, the temple has been sealed for...
Yeah, given all the troubles going on in the valley, the temple's been closed for a while. There is that box in the back.
That's a box?
Yeah, it's sort of like a treasure chest kind of box.
I was going to say, there's been a box in each room now.
No, there's a box in this
statue?
room, and there was a box in the room to the south in the wrestling rings.
Oh, okay.
Hey, these things usually have soap in them and that sort of thing. I wonder if there's still any left.
You open the box and you find a lot of bandages and things and healing kits and healing remedies.
Ooh.
You find a big glowing potion as well in the box.
Oh boy. Oh, doctor!
I will take a look and see if any of the medical supplies are still viable.
I'll
The
drink
herbs
whatever
and
you
stuff.
want me to drink if you promise to buy me the biggest, baddest spell you can find next time we go to a spell shop.
Maybe next time, but first, could you take a look at this potion?
Oh, yeah, what is it?
You don't have to roll. This is a potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
It's a 2d8 plus, I believe, 4, 2d8 plus 4. hit points.
So it looks like this is a potion that turns whoever drinks it into a monkey.
You're gonna have to roll a deception on that one.
If I drink it, you'll have to buy me an awesome spell when next time we go to town. Deception check on Smiggle.
Ooh. Hey, you're convincing as all hell, but I don't get the feeling that you'll turn into a monkey. At least I've never heard of a potion that'll turn you into a monkey.
It's called a polyjuice potion.
Wasn't that in some weird book that I read once upon a time? That they tried to get me reading once?
No.
Hey. You go have fun.
I'll hold on to the potion for now.
Schmigel takes a quick back looking at the face of Morden, making sure he didn't anger the gods again.
There's no change in Moradin's statue.
Morden's hard to tick off. Can I draw a mustache on his face?
You
Don't you
can't.
dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. I'm gonna kill you if you... Schmigel's gonna take a closer look at the pool too.
The pool's been dried up. Because it looks like there's some cracks on the bottom of it.
Hey, wish I could fix something. I remember Finnegan back in old Cloud Peak, who was a good masonry worker. Maybe he could come up with...
Doctor, I need a perception check.
Okay. Just type in an equation. Okay. Let's see. Perception check.
Okay, so you really you don't notice as something moves in from behind you from the south, and just kind of just gets the jump on you. It's not attacking you, but it is actually the statue of Berinar that you guys saw before in the track, and the statue is animated and moving. And
Does it help them on top of stairs?
And it's not. It comes literally like 15 feet away from you before you actually notice as it speaks, and it says blasphemers, defilers.
Praise the big stone statue. Schmigel, masonry skills, please. We have a walking stone statue that needs to be taken care of.
We just pissed off a god, don't you know?
We don't have the hit points over here.
Better please it really quick.
Alright, Schmigel looks out. We are not blasphemers! We're just simple wanderers looking for
There is darkness upon the holy halls of Moradin, and you bring this darkness. The statue says, and she speaks in a very motherly woman's voice. It's not like that whisper you heard before, and very angry.
Who still has amulets?
You defile the halls of our heavenly soul forger with your blasphemies.
Schmigel, if I were you, I'd run out and ditch the hammer.
I'll get out of the way.
Anybody still have amulets?
Schmigel, as you try to move past the statue, it blocks your way. You will not leave. No one will leave. I will cleanse the land of this blasphemy.
That's what
In the name of Moradin. And the statue is just speaking fervently, like in a sermon. And you can see the statue starts glowing in a pale orange light.
How high are the ceilings?
The ceilings are 40 feet high.
Good. How high is the statue?
The statue is about 10 feet high.
Cool.
You can actually stand up in this room. We're trying to help cleanse your halls. Oh, wrong. Persuasion, not performance. That's good. We're trying to help cleanse your halls at the behest of King Stokely.
Lies! Deception! You work for the Dark One. It is you who have brought evil to this valley. I can sense it within you. I can sense the darkness in you, and he points specifically to you, Castanar.
Oh.
The murder, death,
Castanar, what have you done?
the walking dead. And then she points to you, Schmigel, and she says, "The instrument of madness." And she points to you, Doctor, and she says, "Fated to bring death upon the world."
I thought for a second, I thought she was going to call me enemy of all women. That's a relief.
She says, "Your lives will end here."
Somebody better be awfully more persuasive than I was.
I'll let you guys do an. I'll give you guys a couple more moments before she takes some action. She looks like you can see that she's glowing brighter and brighter.
My sole purpose is to destroy the things of undeath.
You lie. You.
I am Schmigel Ironbelly. This is my compatriots. I am here, and we are here to cleanse this land. We are here to fix what has been wrong for so long. And we are here on the word of King Stokely himself to bring about this cleanseness. Will you let us through and let us help?
Schmegel, you may roll a persuasion, but you roll it with disadvantage.
While they're
Good try.
stalling for time, I'm doing Arcana check on the statue, figure out what kind of magic is animating it, as well as investigation check on it and its nearby areas for
Give me
something
one-
that we could use to stall it.
Give me 1 second.
And I will cast Spider Climb.
Okay.
I'm gonna get hit.
This statue is looks like it's is affected by some sort of if you're not using a detect magic spell. So you notice that this statue there's some sort of innate magic inside of this statue, and the statue is assuming a different form at this point. But you can't decipher the specific magical spells going on.
You are the deceiver. You are not who you claim to be. Who are you, you piece of dark magic?
That'll help.
I back up.
Yeah. She looks
Just wait for the hit that's gonna come.
you see that her form starts changing as she grows bigger and bigger. And she says, "I am the will of Moradin. He who shall bring death.
To defile this temple.
He who shall bring death upon us all," she says, pointing to you, Doctor. So, it's. I think we gotta roll initiative.
Not bad.
I backed up real fast.
So this gives me a chance to try out my supposed new stone-breaking spell.
You know, I gotta say, in D&D, this is the first time I've ever angered a god before.
Not me.
Okay. Let me get everything set up.
So,
Turn order, chat window.
so is it still a giant stone statue?
No, it's polymorphing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, too bad. I had a trick I wanted to try for a giant stone statue. What do I have in mass?
Schmigel yells, "Yeah, by the way, don't go in that room!" He points to
Something
the
you
one
had
with all the
yesterday?
ghosts in it and said, "Don't go in there!" Just a heads up, there's something spooky in there. Actually, there's a lot of spooky in there.
Aldrin, did you roll initiative?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, got it right here.
Okay. So the statue starts growing larger and larger until it grows into this huge creature. It looks like a serpentine snake creature with big orange wings and with feathers on top of the wings. And there's these sparkles coming from this creature, and this creature just as it grows bigger, it grows up to like 20 feet high, and you can see it's coiled back, ready to strike.
That does not look dwarven.
Did we ever get a short rest, by the way?
No.
Okay.
You guys never took any rest before this.
I'm confused.
This is my last stand.
Yeah. How
I
much
got
health do you
5
got?
hit points.
Oh, you're almost. You're just a bit worse off than me. I'm at 6.
Well, you guys did not take a rest
You're
before
right,
you
it's
came
our
here.
own fault.
It's not like we
So-
get hit dice when we rest, anyways.
If you take a long rest, you do. If you take a long rest out in the field, you can roll hit dice. If you take a long rest in a safe area like an inn, you can just recharge everything.
Or
But-
a should be friendly temple.
Well, you made that assumption, unfortunately. And you also,
Yes, we did.
the creature is still speaking, even though it's it's got like it's turned into this serpentine creature, and it says, "You, who don't even know the hymn of Dumathoin, betrayer, liar." Casnar, you get to act before this creature strikes.
I said as soon as the doctor started insulting it, I backed up. So I backed up, and
I was hoping to bluff
Here.
it into questioning itself and self-destructing. Oh well.
that only works in the those trash novels you read in the Candlekeep.
Yeah, I guess it was weird that the main character always slept with every single woman in there. In real life, it doesn't happen. Should have been a hint.
Wait. Read the hymn. Read the hymn. I'll shout out. Sing the hymn. You're standing there. And I'm going to hold my action at this point. I don't want to be the first to attack a god that's not a god that's... I don't know what it is. Maybe it is something...
Well, you can roll a history check and see if you recognize this thing.
I have the bestiary.
You will have to use an entire action if you use the bestiary. From a check of 13, you at least recognize that this is indeed a celestial creature called a Kawato. But you don't know that much about it. You've only heard about it in legends.
Schmigel, do you want to slay a celestial creature?
Not particularly.
I'm down.
But
This creature, however, is ready to slay you, it looks like.
Oh, bunker. don't want
Schmigel,
to fight
slayer of
gods.
gods.
This was not on my part of the day. You know, I bring rest to a king. I have to get through all killing all these dwarves, all my countrymen, and then I have to face against a god. Oh, good.
Well,
good deal.
I mean, you don't think it's a god. It's like a god in the flesh, but it's
a
that.
protector type.
Yeah, it's like it's a representation of a god, of course,
Yeah, so it's just
specifically of your god, and this thing is attacking you. Very unfortunately. Okay, so the creature goes up to Schmigel, and it attempts to coil itself around Schmigel with a constrict attack. But Schmigel, you muscle it off.
Hey, stop it!
Impressive.
Stop it! I'm not into that sort of thing.
How tall is it?
It's about 20 feet high.
Alright.
Schmigel, you're up.
Schmigel doesn't necessarily want to hurt this thing.
You hear Kastner's voice from the back. Chant the hymn. Chant the correct hymn.
Alright. Schmigel's gonna go in defensive mode, hold up a shield. As he prepares a dodge in case
Okay.
the monster tries to hit again, or a celestial being, and starts trying to sing the hymn. We rise to Morgan's grace, up, and we.
And the creature says, "Too late, deceiver."
Okay.
Shimego, why don't you roll a history? No. Why don't you roll an insight?
Oh boy. Insight. There we go.
Nope.
I know you're trying to help me here, but
Eldrin.
All right, I am climbing the wall, going up to the ceiling, and I'm assuming I'll hide stealthily, and I will perch myself behind this column.
Are you trying to stealth from this creature?
Yep.
Okay, just roll me a stealth.
Yes, you're the only one who didn't call a deceiver.
The creature sees you.
It's all right. I'm on the ceiling, and I'm trying to be at least 3/4 covered.
Okay. Doctor, you're up.
I think this calls for an orderly retreat, guys. And I'm gonna jump back over here. And since everybody else is scared to take the first shot,
Oh, I don't want
I might as well. I'm gonna chuck a ray of frost at it.
Okay.
Thanks, Doctor.
The ray of frost does not penetrate its thick hide.
Ooh, this thing's tough. I go for the orderly retreat, guys. And I'm gonna make my way down this tunnel a bit.
Okay. Castanar.
I'm still trying to reason with it. Okay, yeah, that's movement. I am not going to attack it. Where's that must be Schmiegel there. Where'd the I can't even. Okay, there's the doctor way up there. It's hard to follow what's going on here.
Orderly retreat.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
What can we do to prove that we are what we say? We want to rid these caverns of the taint that is within.
If you want to redeem yourselves, offer your necks.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
I don't want to.
Please don't kill
Well,
me. Please.
I'll do a double move.
Orderly retreat, guys. Down this passage. There's a door.
I will stand in front of it in an
my goodness.
unthreatening manner.
By the way, do I see a door down this passage?
There's no, that passage ends in a dead
It's a
end.
dead end, Doctor.
Oh crap.
Okay. This creature is full on attacking. Schmigel, it's going to try to wrap itself around you again.
It has disadvantage.
Yes, and that disadvantage means it does not effectively do so.
Disadvantage because of strength?
He was dodging.
Here in front of it.
Oh.
Schmigel, now it's your turn.
Prepare another dodge. Try to talk my way out of this. Listen, we can just pass through. Well, get out of your way. There's nothing that can go wrong. We'll just get out of your home, all right?
You will not fool me with your lies. You are the incarnate of evil.
I'm not necessarily the incarnate of evil.
I think she's talking about me.
I think,
Alright.
yeah. I think the doctor's the...
Well, she says you. She points at Kastner specifically, and then she points at the doctor. Eldruin, you're up.
I think this is elven racism.
Really? Tell me
except-
more about this.
I will skirt along the ceiling here. Here. And head. Little excitement here. Okay. Okay, I'll head down here. Alright. That's my move. And I whisper to Schmigel, try to convince him we are the best chance this temple has at restoring to its former glory. And then I wish him good luck.
God damn it, Eldred!
Doctor, you're up.
Okay. Damn, I didn't prepare any good. Well, I didn't prepare a lot of good damaging spells. They're all like in the field helping spells. Let's see. Okay, so realizing that I'm down a dead end. You guys see the doctor just running back. Wrong way, guys.
Remember, don't go through the spooky door!
I think I'm gonna go to where Kastner was. And do I have line of sight? Yeah, I probably do. I'm gonna check an array of frost at it.
Okay. Does not penetrate this creature's hide.
I'm gonna try to stay behind the pillar for some cover.
Castanar, this creature just looks at you with his very angry, glaring eyes.
Arms spread open. Bows cased.
Are you taking any action?
No.
She-
If you want, if I must offer my neck to prove my intent, it is yours.
The creature swings around, and it says "incarnate of death," and it bites you with advantage if you're offering.
Yep.
All right, ready? Crit.
Crit? What?
You don't see the rolls I'm doing because they're.
Oh, okay.
But the rolls are televised on the video, so I'm not
Probably
BSing.
shouldn't be watching that.
No, you don't have to, but it's so you know that I'm not BSing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've had it up. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to it.
$15 damage. Piercing.
Plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a mistake. Please disregard what I just said.
Okay.
I'm trying to add together a crit.
You know it's bad when.
When your party members.
It's
surrender.
14 piercing damage. And on top of that, I need a Constitution saving throw. As this creature, you see, it's attacks you with the intent to kill, and you get badly poisoned and you fall unconscious. As this creature continues, it's got his bite around your neck.
Oh my goodness.
That pretty much ends my turn.
Castanar is unconscious. He's going to last until somebody takes an action to shake him awake. No repeated saves. Schmigel, you're up. This creature, you can see it attack Castanar. It is ready to kill.
Schmigel snaps. Schmigel
I think we're all about this now.
Schmigel whips out his axe and goes head first for the head.
Okay.
Well, a sacrifice to give Schmigel an opening. Nice. He doesn't have advantage on that since that dragon's trying to eat Kastner.
Let's see. No, he doesn't have advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's got its neck extended.
Well, the creature tries to cast a shield, but you penetrate its shield and just crack down on it.
What god do you think you're from, eh? Attacking my friends? Do you think yourself higher?
Yes.
Purple blood starts streaming down its neck.
Aye, you're no part of God. You're not part of my pantheon. The gods I know would never, ever try to hurt the people I care for.
Eldroin.
Yeah. At least a bow shot. Okay, I'll try that.
Oh, that's right. I get a second hit. I forgot about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please take your second attack.
I do, not bad. Nice piercing.
Schmigel, your second attack is a critical hit.
Yeah,
Does it have the crit damage in it already? You got to roll it
should've
again.
worked, but I guess it didn't. I'll just add it.
It doesn't look like it has crit damage in it.
No.
And then I move into the room and I'm trying to identify anything I can like recall this creature from in here. Of course, I'm sitting on the ceiling, but
So that's an added 6.
Okay, that's 15 damage as this creature screams in pain.
Do not mess with my friends!
So, Eldrin, what you're trying to do a history?
yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good.
So your longbow, because the creature had a shield on it, the arrow doesn't hit.
Oh,
It bounces off.
okay.
You can roll a history. Not really. You don't know
Sorry,
much
guys.
about these these are you've heard of it. It's a mythological kind of creature, legendary creature. You don't know anything specific about it.
Is there anything that will burn in this room?
You don't see anything.
Okay, my turn.
Doctor.
Okay, so this room, is it these pillars that are holding up the whole room?
Yeah, but these pillars are very thick marble.
Okay. So I wouldn't be able to split them like I did that boulder.
Probably not. It'll probably take a lot more force and energy to knock these pillars down.
Okay. There's no support pillars here at the that make up the archway.
No, it's just an opening into the room.
Okay.
It's square.
Okay, and this is just a pedestal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like surprised at what just happened. Kastner just did.
Castanar is unconscious until somebody uses an action to shake him up, or does something to wake. It's as if he were asleep, kind of thing.
Okay.
Go ahead, Doctor.
I don't think I can get over there in one turn, so I'm gonna move. That's 15 feet. I guess I could have gotten over there. Right? Yeah.
Over there to help him!
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get over and I'll help Kastner. I'll try to. If I can, I'm gonna try and pull him back a little bit, and I'll shake him awake.
Okay, if you use an action, you can shake Castanar awake.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Okay, you shake Castanar awake. Castanar, you wake up. You're prone on the floor.
Am I able to hold my bonus action? Like, if I get attacked, I'm gonna just teleport.
Let me. I think you. I don't see why not, because the Misty Step is a bonus action. I don't see why you can't hold it.
And I didn't use a spell this turn, so.
Yeah, but you concentrate to hold it, I guess.
And when you ready a spell like that, do you lose it if you don't use it?
No.
No, you don't. It doesn't get expended.
Okay.
It's like you just have like the first few syllables going, and then you're just like, there we go, snap, disappear, poof.
Any chance you want to tell me where you're going to poof to, and I'll meet you there?
If I poof somewhere, I'm gonna poof over here. If that's where the air exit is.
Okay. Castanar, you just woke up. The creature, these 2 fang marks in your neck, and you're bleeding from it. This creature obviously has the intent to really kill you.
Bad idea, Castner. You shouldn't do something like that. You're gonna sacrifice yourself. At least wait till the rest of us are dead.
Insight check on the creature as I speak here.
Okay.
I offered myself. Does this not prove our intent or my intent? I'm not what you
Forget
say.
everybody else.
It don't. He says, "Your soul is tainted. I sense such darkness inside you. You must be destroyed."
What mortal soul is not tainted?
It says, "Your soul shall bring upon misery to thousands, millions." And the creature winds around and says, "To kill you is true mercy." The creature looks between you and Schmigel, and Schmigel, you're the one who injured it, so it's going to attack Schmigel. It winds around and tries to bite Schmigel with a 19, which does not penetrate your armor.
I will have stood up, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't
Yeah.
finish taking your turn.
No,
Please.
that's fine. I wasn't
Yeah.
planning on doing anything other than standing up at that point.
Oh, you didn't want to do an action, attack it?
Not yet. I'm not completely convinced. Can I do a? I already did a history check, didn't I?
Yeah. The insight check that you do, you don't get any sense of deception from this creature, or any sense of the creature trying to lie to you or trick you. You think that the creature is
Believes what it's.
yeah. You think the creature is telling what it thinks is the truth. Okay, creature attacks and misses Schmigel. Schmigel's your turn.
Mercy. Mercy, you say? Oh, isn't that a laugh? Taking lives from each other. What? And you consider yourself an astral being, eh? Oh, fuck, let me give you a fucking bit of mercy yourself!
I don't think they like swearing. This is a PG game.
Fight me then.
Ages 10 and up.
You fight the will of Moradin. Gah! And you slash it.
Bam!
Creature continues to assert that it is the will of Moradin.
Whoosh!
The second attack goes wide. The creature dodges. Eldrin.
Then I'll talk to Moradin.
Okay, I'll climb down and do a quick investigation in this area. See if I can.
Okay, you can roll an investigation.
Oh.
You don't see anything helpful.
Surprise! All right, that's my
You almost
turn.
saw the back of your eyelids, though.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Doctor, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Can I sense? Does anything seem off about it being a celestial being, or is it like really?
Well, the fact that it's trying to kill you seems a little strange for a being of pure good.
Okay.
But,
so
you
I'm
know,
gonna try and use that
purity.
reasoning on it. Look at yourself. You're supposed to be a celestial being, are you not? And what are your actions? You're attacking a bunch of adventurers without even bringing upon a codes of justice for our wrongdoings. Where is our trial? Where are our rights? Does it look
You
phased
can
at
do a
all?
persuasion on that.
Okay. If it doesn't look phased at all, I'm just gonna check a nerve rate for us.
Doctor has officially turned into the real lawyer.
What was that? What's that cartoon guy that's always like pointing with like that spiky haircut? That lawyer guy.
Which guy?
Which,
I don't know. It's
which
a
are you talking about?
popular meme or something. You always have that lawyer with like pointing finger. With the spiky hair.
Hey, I take a actual lawyer over rules lawyer any day.
Persuasion, right?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Ooh, yes.
Okay, so the creature hesitates for a moment. Says, "What? What is this? What am I doing? No, no, you are evil incarnate." And the creature stares at you, Doctor. She says, "Perhaps you don't even know what you are, but nonetheless, you must die."
I know exactly who I am. I am the wizard in yellow.
Casno, you're up.
And I'm gonna be standing on this pedestal while I'm confronting it.
Oh, do you want to take an attack on it?
Well, no, it looked phased, so I won't attack.
It's just momentarily phased, but it doesn't look like it's stopped.
It looked like it looks like it's starting to see doubt.
Yeah, it had a little bit of doubt, but it doesn't look like it's gonna stop attacking.
Okay, then I'm gonna let Ray of Frost at it. Unless I think it'll piss it off even more.
Well, you don't think you can piss it off anymore. Oh, well, the Ray of Frost misses. Castnars, you're up.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Step back. You are the second that I have met that have warned me of my fate. Perhaps there is some truth in it. Though I do not believe that I've done all of the good that I can to this point.
As you say these things, the creature does not speak, but whispers the following into your head.
Chosen for what? And by what?
Creature doesn't answer that question. Castnar, are you taking action this turn?
No.
Okay. Coatl rears up for another strike on Schmigel, trying to constrict Schmigel again. It does not able to constrict you, as you muscle it off with your incredible dwarven strength. Schmigel, you're up.
If you think you can bring Morin down me, bring him down. I'd like to talk to him about you. And a 1. And a 2. Damn.
It dodges both attacks. As it throws its feathery wings, making you lose your aim.
Hey, you slimy bastard.
Eldruin.
Actually, it's a little
taking,
known fact that snakes are
another-
not really slimy.
Another investigation in.
Schmigel doesn't really know that.
That's right.
That was just kind of an aside by Cassinar, an afterthought as he's thinking and pondering.
You see that the rubble around the rubble where you're standing on, there was some sort of hole beneath it, and the rubble is covering up that hole.
Okay.
That's about the only interesting thing you find in this room.
I'll use my athletics to move the rubble.
Well, it's probably gonna take too long to be able to move all that rubble in the middle of battle.
Just okay. I was thinking just enough to get in there and peek in. Can I peek in at least?
Well, the whole hole is just completely covered with this rock and rubble.
How do I know it's a hole?
Oh, because you can see it kind of sloping downward.
Can I see anything inside?
You don't see anything. It's just too covered. It's from. It,
All right.
it seems like it's coming from beneath ground.
Okay, I will move back out here. That's it.
Okay.
Does it look like that's where the creature could have come from?
Yeah, you think so? You think that this creature, at some point, came out of that hole, covered up with rubble, and then assumed this statue form. Doctor?
Okay. Just to double check, I had gotten the spell magic spell at some point, right?
You have gotten Dispel Magic.
Okay. Can I use it?
Well, do you have it memorized?
I had it in my spell book, and I would theoretically have it prepared. Especially after that fight with that.
If you have it prepared and you have the spell slots, of course you can cast it.
Very well. I'll make a little speech. Since it looks like something, and it used like a polymorph on itself, or
Well, you saw that it did polymorph.
okay. So I'm gonna say, well, let's see if I can end whatever evil has corrupted this holy being, and I will cast a spell magic on it. So
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic and you notice that something is fading off of this creature, like some sort of shield-like thing, magic spell, but the creature does not stop attacking. So you think that you probably dispelled one of its buffing spells. But it did not change the behavior of this creature. Still believes that it believes that you are evil and wants to kill all of you. The creature stares at you, and the creature says, the creature says to you, you will unearth the power that you will unearth should have remained buried forever. And it whispers something to your head. Directly, without saying it out loud.
now it's my head. Perfect.
Give me 1 second. Something. It whispers. Ah, why is it not letting me message? I'm trying to do like one of those whispers, but it's not letting me do it.
You do /W and then
Space, name,
Oh,
space,
the.
then
Yeah.
the message.
The doctor is just the.
yeah. So you have to because I'm the doctor.
Oh, so you're that's why.
Yeah.
That's why it won't let me do it.
Yeah.
So it whispers the following word into your head, and then it just reels back to attack again.
Now,
Yeah.
while it does that, I'm gonna. You guys can hear me under my breath. I'm like, now I have you, and since it's in my head, I'm gonna say this back to it, since it's opened a mental channel,
Okay.
and I'm gonna send you a whisper now. Ha ha ha. And you'll say if it does anything. I don't know.
Uh-oh, the doctor's got a lot to type.
Yeah.
Can hear the keystrokes and everything.
How do you spell assure? Assure. I think I got that right. Okay.
You're using your fancy language now.
There we go. Of course, I'm a doctor.
The creature reels up and it says, "Again! One who does not even know the evil that shall grip him. Better to kill you now."
No evil can take me. I will be too powerful.
Your
The
hubris.
wizard in yellow.
It says your hubris will be your undoing. And then Castanar, you're up. Castanar. Castanar.
You scared him off.
He doesn't
just
want
asked-
to fight gods no more.
They aren't undead. They're the opposite.
Oh, okay. He's dealing with someone at the door. Why don't I drop his turn for a second, and I'll have this creature go as it reels around to bite Schmigel for a miss, as it can't penetrate your armor. Okay, Castanar is still on hold. Schmigel, you're up.
Alright, what's with all these silent games all of a sudden?
All this takes place in a second. You probably don't even notice that we're having a mental conversation.
You notice everybody goes silent after a minute. It's like, the hell is going on? 1 and a 2.
The 26 is a hit. The 18 is a miss. As you start whittling this creature down.
Don't hurt my friends!
Castanar, are you there?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, I dropped your turn a couple of rounds.
Okay.
A couple of turns, I mean.
I'm kind of in a. All of my motions are kind of mechanical at this point. I believe it believes what it says, and it's reiterating things I've heard, but I can't have it.
Kill you.
Yeah, it's putting you in a bad position right now.
I don't want to hurt it, but I'm not. I don't think I can.
But it's clear. It doesn't look like you have much of a choice if you want
Yeah.
to defend yourself. This creature is just
And
ravenously
it's not-
attacking.
All my weapons have disappeared off my character sheet. What the heck?
I know, I was doing that in the beginning of the game. I was so why I was silent.
Did we get
there
a
a door?
change update or something?
Yeah, they should be still at the bottom in the old section.
Yeah, okay, I see it. It's not so much for myself, and I'm saying this out loud. Not on for my defense, but in defense of my friends. I cannot allow you to succeed, and send a pair of bow shots at it.
Mm-hmm.
If it looks seriously hurt, I'm going to try to do some sort of knockout blow. But in the meantime, just standard hit.
Well, it's gonna be seriously hit soon, I think.
Oh!
It's a crit.
That looks like it rolled normal damage or damage properly. And the second shot.
The second shot doesn't hit.
What new weapons are still in a testing phase? It is mostly stable. Great.
Yeah, I just took down its buffs, so you should have an easier time hitting it now, hopefully.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay.
I don't know how you do it.
That was a
20 foot.
that was a deadly shot you gave to this creature, and it looks badly injured.
And I
I'm gonna put your turn where it belongs. Eldrin, you're up.
Okay, and I tell my familiar to go down to the end of the tunnel to see if anyone is coming.
Okay.
Jade.
Your familiar gets there, and there's nobody coming. from
Okay.
that side, from that end.
Yeah, just making sure. And then my bow shot with
That
a
hits. Yeah, that hits.
And then
Striking this creature from the back.
I will move back.
Okay. Doctor, you're up.
All right. Let's see. So it really looks like it's going nowhere. I'm just gonna like start bombarding it with spells. Ray of Frost.
Oh, you hit it this time.
Finally.
Doing 8 cold damage.
Maybe a little cold blast in the face will wake you up from whatever has possessed you. Great spirit.
Except I don't think it is possessed.
Oh, it's obviously possessed.
Castanar, you're up. This creature's looking pretty badly injured.
I'm gonna try a crippling shot, basically a knockout shot.
Yeah, knockouts have to be melee.
Yep. I understand. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the sword. Two-handed grip and approach. And again, this will be a knockout shot, trying not to kill it.
You're not able to hit it with that attack.
That was the first attack.
You do hit it with that. Unfortunately, it's not enough to knock it out.
Okay, well, I will continue in this vein. I don't want to kill a celestial.
Okay. The creature starts casting a spell. You see it casts a sanctuary around itself. Doctor, you recognize that. And the creature begins... the creature tries to take flight. Looks like it's retreating backwards. Now, if you want to do an opportunity attack, Doctor and Kastner, I need wisdom saving throws.
How can I make an opportunity attack?
No, Kastner and Schmigel.
Schmiegel.
It's got sanctuary on it.
I am not going to.
Schmigel, would you like to opportunity attack it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try and knock out.
Okay. You need a wisdom saving throw first.
Yep.
To knock out Castanar, right?
You have not succeeded on the wisdom save, so you may either choose to not make this attack or attack Castanar.
I'll not attack.
Okay. The creature takes flight and flies all the way over here. It has not noticed you, Eldrin, as it flies whooshes above your head. You can also try to opportunity attack this creature as it flies by you.
Yeah, I'll try to knock it out too. And
Stunning punch.
I don't have to drop to the ground. I take it there's enough room.
Yeah, it's just flying right above your head. It didn't notice you, but you have to wisdom saving throw first, because it's got sanctuary.
Okay, let's do that. No problem. A little problem.
Okay.
It's like
I'll shoot my familiar. Here you go, Leaf Shade.
All right, this creature, you see it flies over and it heads towards a tunnel, ready to get at it.
Follow it. How fast is it flying?
It's got like 90-foot fly speed.
Oh,
It's really fast.
not unless I cast my remaining spell.
Schmigel, you're up. The creature just whizzed away.
I guess it wouldn't be possible to use like crossbow and knockout hit, would it?
No, but you can certainly fire the crossbow at it.
I think I'll hold my attack. Just go like Well, there I've done it. Gone and pissed off another god.
Eldrin, it's your turn.
Well, it's still close enough for me, right? I will take my wisdom save and see if I can knock it out. Oh. As I watch.
You're not able to hit it.
Okay.
Doctor, you're up. Things really far away now.
It's within my line of sight.
Yeah. It's more than it's more than 90 feet away. It's like 100 something feet away.
Yeah, my range is 120 feet.
I think it's probably just at the max of your range for Ray of Frost.
Oh, didn't I hit with Ray of Frost last turn though? So it would have been slowed.
Oh, yeah. But that's only 10.
That's 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not half speed? Okay, oh well.
20 if you double speed.
Okay, you hit it again with the Ray of Frost. I need to roll a hold on. No, listen, Sanctuary is not concentration. Never mind. Castner.
Pull the bow back out. I don't know whether, if it looks like it is going to turn and unleash some sort of spell or something, I will shoot. Or on your word, Schmeagol, I will shoot. Otherwise, I'm going to just hold.
Okay.
All right.
The creature is going to goes right past you, Eldrin. So you can actually you already made the tried to make the opportunity attack last time. So it's gonna go past. It's at least 60 feet into the tunnel now. So it's pretty much out of your range. You can chase it down if you want, but the battle itself is kind of over.
I'll let it go.
Okay.
It won't come back. And at least we did not have to slay a celestial being.
So
I'll
after
leave
the
my
battle's
save at the tunnel entrance.
after the battle's over, Schmiggel's gonna go right up to Kastner and say, "Don't you ever do that again."
Do what? Stick to my principles?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not about your principle. This is your bloody life. I'm not gonna let you go through taking it out just because. God damn it! Another.
Even if it was right? Even
don't
if I
care
will
if it
cause
was
the
right.
death of millions?
I don't care. My friends were.
As
life worth more to me than.
So after the creature leaves, Castner, you hear one last time the creature reaches out to you telepathically, and it says into your head. It says, "Your fate is in your own hands. I was not able to intervene." And then it says to you, Doctor, and it says, "I pray you have the wisdom to see the hell that you will create upon the land."
Oh, I could probably, I think I might be alright, but I could always use some assistance. If ever you want to come join me sometime, that'd be great.
It kind of. And then right after the creature leaves, you guys are just catching your breath after fighting this thing. And then another voice comes into your head. It's that whisper again.
Oh.
And everybody hears this same voice equally. And the whisper, you hear it cackling and laughing. He says, "A coatl, driven crazy with black ice. Have you ever seen anything more hilarious?" Probably referring to that coatl you just fought.
Probably. Ha ha.
At least it has a chance to live and recover from the insanity it was driven to.
Did
So,
we
yeah,
notice
Cass-
any black ice on it?
There's no black ice on it. And there's no black ice that you can see that you've encountered in this temple itself.
Cassidy, just never do that again. Oh.
Is this door broken? Destroyed?
Yeah, there is no door there.
I mean, is there rubble there? It looks like there was.
Yeah, it's rubble and the door's beneath it. Looks like something just crashed through that door at some point.
Okay. Can I figure out what's... Is the hole filled with rubble, or does it look like the rocks are covering the hole?
The rocks are covering the hole. The rocks are sloping down to make the dent of a hole.
Can I spend some time digging my way in?
Yeah, you spend a lot of time, but the more you dig, the more you realize that it's a tunnel that has collapsed on itself.
Oh. Okay.
Dr. Cassidy, get yourself some potions.
Why don't we take a rest?
We are in the safe temple, aren't we?
But something's coming quick.
So you guys have found some healing herbs inside inside that chest. This healing herbs is enough for the whole party to use once. And what the healing herbs will allow you to do is, if you patch yourself up with the healing herbs, you can roll hit dice with a short rest if you choose. It's like a one-time supply. It'll work for the whole party.
We're only allowed to use
we need
one
our
hit dice?
abilities back. Don't
No, you can roll hit dice. You roll as many as you want. But you.
No, I'm saying we need our spells and we need our.
Well, yeah.
With a short rest, I can get some spells back.
Yeah. If you want your abilities back, you'd have to take a long rest anyway.
Let's save the herbs then. Hole ourselves up inside the bathroom.
And I would really like to find a way to get this front door closed.
The front door appears to close on some magical mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me give it a shot.
I'll call Leaf Shade in first. My little weasel friend.
I put my hand on the door and say, "Could you please close the door?"
That does not close the door.
Oh.
Try your
Close sesame!
You don't know.
Never.
You're not sure what is this the way to activate this ring to close the door.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Well, it's alarmed. At least I'll know if someone walks in.
Yeah, like I said, we can close ourselves in one of these other chambers. I would suggest the
Don't go on the one on the left. Don't go on the one on the left.
What's the one on the left?
You don't want to know. Go in there. The other one.
And that was my suggestion anyway, so I'll take a look at the one on the left later. Maybe while everybody's asleep.
Is this a door we can close?
Yes.
Besides Smiggle, nobody else has to sleep. Unless,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the other two will be deep in their spell books for a while.
Give me
Yeah,
4
how long are we
hours.
gonna wait for? Yeah.
oh, Morden. What
I'll
have I
leave-
gotten
leave
myself
Dave.
into?
I'll leave Leaf Shade at the entrance where my alarm spell is.
Okay.
Smiggle just sits down, laying his back to the wall, looking at the statue of Morden. What have I gotten myself into this time?
You and me both.
The statue looks at you mysteriously without any answer. Which is
Could be worse. It could have
yeah.
mysteriously answered.
You in trouble, homie. What?
just more typical of gods of the Earth realm.
So, with a long rest, we do the hit dice recovery?
Yes. If you choose to rest for the full 4 or 6 hours, you can roll hit dice if you'd like. If you're not at an inn or a safe place, I
Right.
would consider where you get provisions and a bed. So you can roll your hit dice otherwise, and you get your abilities back.
Okay, I'm checking, trying to find it.
Hold on.
Sheet.
Hold on. While you rest, let me roll some. Let me roll. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and do your rest.
Where is it on the sheet here?
Feel better already.
Current max. Okay, so we'll go with 2, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's better.
Oh, 4 and a 3. Okay.
And I guess I'll spend.
You know what? I guess I'll. Yeah, I was just going to do the same thing. One more.
All right. So, with this system, do you feel the tension of having less resources as opposed to in the past?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I prefer not having unlimited
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, you guys have a lot of healing potions, so. But it's
Yeah, that's good because we have no cleric.
yeah. But it's the ability the abilities that you kind of expend will feel a lot worse if things are getting dragged out in a big dungeon.
I used up all my hit dice, so.
You got all
Oh, wait.
4s.
Yeah.
I got one more.
Hey, wait, that's
We are at fifth left,
that's
right?
the roll I have
Yeah.
for role playing.
Yeah, and you guys are at a big hit without Matilda and her temporary hit points.
You get 6s for hit dice.
Yep.
4, 4, 4, 4.
What time of day is it?
At this point, you're not really sure, but when you came in here, when you came into these tunnels last, you saw that it was getting towards evening.
That was like a day ago. Days ago.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, it's around the first of Marapath. It's just like November time.
I was going to say yeah.
Okay, how about
it's,
this? Can I tell my staff recharges at sunset? Can I tell if it's been recharged?
Your staff charge at sunset, then it has been recharged
Okay.
by now.
I'm gonna. Do I get at least one thing of whatchamacallit? Of exhaustion down, please?
Yes, every long rest gives you one -1 of exhaustion. So in order to get rid of both your exhaustions, you need to do 2 long rests.
It's fine enough to me as long as I'm at 30. Can walk 30 feet.
And
We do.
but we're not done yet. I have a dream sequence. Since Matilda's not here, I have a dream sequence for Castanar. Castanar, you find yourself in a barren desert. Everywhere, all around you, you can see the horizon, but it's nothing but stretched out sand. It appears to be so warm and dry. You can see these kinds of waves in the air from the heat dissipating. And once again, you're kneeling on the ground, looking at your hands, and your hands are rotten. Your flesh has been rotten off as if you are undead. And you feel yourself being overwhelmed by these feelings of hunger. Hunger specifically for living beings. You feel yourself overwhelmed by this ravenous primal hatred.
I look around
You see nothing.
or anything.
You see a barren just completely barren wasteland, maybe a twig or two on the ground.
Is the Quaddle doing this? Or is something else? This is not the first time I've seen this or experienced this. What of my equipment is with me?
You have your dagger with you.
Just
You have your weapons with you as well
I
on
do
your
have my
back.
weapons, okay. I slowly draw out the dagger.
You draw it out, and it gleams. It sparkles and gleams a little bit in the sunlight. You can see the black ice in it. and you can see, being exposed to this much black ice being around here, you can see how it's finely crafted piece of black ice.
How much of what Randolph said? How much was influence of this this incarnate evil, and how much was truth?
Do you choose to plunge this dagger into yourself? You do have a sense that at this time you are changing. You feel yourself losing yourself, and you feel this ravenous hunger. You can see that you physically are your flesh is wasting. It's rotten. You physically look like you are some sort of corpse.
Is Castanar shaking around while he's asleep, or?
Yeah, he is.
Well,
he probably enters a trance as an elf, so this is more like a trance vision.
Does Schmigel notice this?
Schmigel, you're probably asleep. I wouldn't think so. What do you choose to use this dagger on yourself, or do you choose to hold back?
Yes.
Okay.
I figured he would.
As you gather and muster your strength to plunge this dagger into yourself, very suddenly a skeletal hand grabs your hand with this unnatural strength, stopping you from stabbing yourself.
Wow.
And you hear in your mind, and this is a voice that does not have any sort of. You can't tell if it's male or female. You can't tell if it's good or evil. You can't tell if it's even something other than yourself. And the voice says to you, "Thou shalt not squander the gift given to thee." And you wake up in a cold sweat, of course, because it's a very jarring dream.
I look around.
And you, of course, when you look around, you no longer have that sensation you had in the dream. You no longer have this evidence of rotting flesh on your body.
Do I have the dagger out?
You did not actually physically take the dagger out. It's only in the dream that you did.
Yeah. I go to the door.
Hey, oh.
You can hear the doctor just mumbling like enchantments in his sleep. Practicing, his hands are just twitching as if he's practicing spells.
Hey, he's
Yeah,
walking pretty close to while I'm asleep. Do you think I could get a stealth check on that one?
Well, I'm trying not to wake anybody up, so yeah.
Schmigel, you're sleeping with like level 2 exhaustion. Nothing's gonna wake you up, except for a thunder wave to your head.
Oh, thunder wave.
Is the doctor sleeping out on the songbook?
Well, he's probably trancing or meditating.
Yep, very much.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's out there in the hallway or the other chamber.
Well, I'm preparing spells, so yeah, I probably am. And Schmigel's snoring's too loud for me, so I'm probably out in one of the hallways slightly away from the group.
Get back in, pull out the dagger. Never tried this before. Insight on the dagger. Could it be the source of any of these whisperings or what that I've been getting, the dreams?
You don't know if this is coming from the dagger itself or something beyond the dagger.
What kind of gift is it? Was it the gift of life or the gift of this evil? I won't know until I know more about the voice and the dream.
Yeah, the voice is just mysteriously uncharacteristic. You can't put your finger on what kind of force it is.
Oh, but I don't want to drink more soup. I've already hunted enough owl bears today.
Didn't actually pull it in.
You didn't
My
pull it in
itself.
real
Yeah.
life. It's just in the dream.
Yeah.
You were ready to plunge this dagger into yourself when this presence showed up.
I put the dagger away. And I sit lost in thought. Radolf told me of this months ago now. How long? It's been months.
A month.
Yeah, there's lots of questions unanswered. I mean, it's very clear this dagger is made out of black ice.
And we know
It's
that the black
completely
ice
unclear
is-
why Radoth would have it and why he would give it to you.
Unless the black ice had enough of a reach to reach out and touch him as well. Which is something going on in the back of my mind now. How much of what he told me was his voice and how much was the ice?
No, Sister Thelma, I've been a good dwarf.
Hush. We know you have. Sleep easy. Okay. I want to make note of this. Of course, there's the fact that it was a skeletal arm that reached out and said, I will not waste the gift. Which could mean one of a couple different things in itself. Okay. Okay, filed away. I think the next time I trance, I am going to try to recreate the dream, if I can.
You're not sure how to specifically
I
get into the
understand,
dream.
But I'm going to give myself the opportunity to try to enter back in.
All right, 4 hour, couple of hours, 4 hours, 6 hours pass for the long rest.
Are there any good psychic spells?
Psychic spells? I'm not sure. Not that many. There's things like dissonant whispers. I think for around your level.
Oh, jeez. Felt like I got hit by a truck. Oh. Hey, what a weird dream. Weird dream. Casimir, you have any weird dreams either? Casimir, are you alright?
I think we lost
He
him.
seems deep in thought.
You look like a statue. Oh. Hey, well, I better start cooking on the morning rations.
Alright. So, seeing people get up, the doctor like jumps off, like, alright, nothing much happened while you guys regain your beauty sleep.
Oh,
Should I
shut
hit
up
the
and
road?
eat your oatmeal. Miggle shoves like a bowl in front of his face. Eat up.
Oh dear, dwarven gruel. I miss the fresh fruits of the elven table, from straight off the elven tables.
Oh, piss and moan all you want. It's what we got today.
Did you know we had bread? That if you took a single bite, you'd be fine for the entire day?
Hey, we went through it for the past 4 days.
Instead, it relieves all signs of exhaustion.
Hey, and this stuff will stick in your stomach for 5 weeks.
And I, for one, appreciate it.
Hey, you're back, Asana. I thought you were stuck. You seemed like a statue for a while.
I was in a trance. Nothing
Oh.
more.
I tried a trance once. Didn't go well.
Oh, what did you see?
Well, it's not what I saw. It's just more where I ended up.
And where was that?
Oh, around the edge of the top of Cloud Peak. I see.
Usually when you go enter a trance, you become immobile.
I have no faintest idea how I got up there. All I remember is going into almost like a sleep. It was kind of funny. And then all of a sudden, I found myself getting really cold. So I look up. And there I was, sitting in the snow. Right around the top of the Cloud Peak. I think I must have woken up when the goat started kicking me.
Yeah, I could see you possibly waking up for that. Although I've tried waking you up before, and I'm not even sure that would have been enough.
I've been a wee bit hard-headed when it comes to waking me up. I remember my father once had to take a barrel to my head. Oh, that was a rough morning, especially when you had to brew the entire day. Here, have some oatmeal.
I thank you. I do believe I shall.
Eldurin, where are you?
I'm around.
I'll get your nose out of a bucket. It's time for oatmeal.
Oatmeal. I am hungry. About breakfast time.
Aye, breakfast, dinner, lunch. Hey, whatever comes around. It's a meal for every day. Schmiggle pours everybody a bowl of oatmeal. Hey, I'm really glad they came with a pot with this this tent kit that they bought.
Oh, but forgot to say, by the way, Doctor, you have inspiration, and Caston, I would like to give you inspiration for allowing the monster to attack you.
Ha! Take that.
I mean, that's clearly a decision made that is just contrary to any sort of mechanical
to
advantage.
Contrary to reason.
Yeah, contrary to any sort of mechanical advantage.
An insane quaddle. We're in trouble. Run into an insane dragon. We might have to leave.
There's a lot of things that are insane lately. It's just nothing can keep their sanity anymore.
Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen or heard of such a case of what appears to be mass insanity. Barbarians, dwarves attacking dwarves, now a quaddle of all things? A celestial of some sort?
I think it's all the black ice. Must be doing screwy with the heads.
Makes sense.
After we're finished this... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Going to be something awfully strong to mess with the head of a celestial.
There's so much of bloody around this place. I say, once we get this all finished and done with, let's do a roundabout and see how much we can throw into the lava.
We can just assign that to the dwarves.
Well, you guys have not seen any evidence of black ice in this temple itself.
Except for my battle axe. Or
Well, except for what you've brought into the temple that you happen to be carrying.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we should leave any black ice that we have somewhere.
hey, it'd probably be a good idea. But we first gotta find that piece we're looking for. And that reminds me, I might have found where it might be.
Hmm?
Remember that room I told you off to the left that nobody should go down?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason I don't want nobody going down there is it's filled with ghosts.
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 And you're just now mentioning that?
Well, I did warn you not to go in there. No. Oh.
Yes, I'm marching down the hall.
Okay.
Pickle's running fast.
All right. You go down to the hall. You open the door, and this time, when you look in there, there's no spirits. There's a staircase going up. There is a statue. This one is of Dumathoin, and Dumathoin has both his hands out. One hand is grasping that tablet you guys are after. The second hand is grasping a spell scroll.
Oh, spell scroll.
No.
The doctor runs.
No, stop.
I tripped the doctor.
Well, you don't know that there's a spell scroll there unless you're there.
I would have followed that. Sorry,
Well, the doctor can smell him at this point.
yeah, for sure. You can give me a 6th sense for detecting spell scrolls within 200 feet of me.
Stop. Remember last time? We pick something up, we might have to deal with another bad guy.
Right. I assume the spell scroll is right around here. Or
Yeah. Just they're in his hands.
okay. I'm gonna do this real awesome, like guys.
Where
No,
are the
no.
ghosts?
Doctor, you do this religious-like. We're in a church.
Schmigel, the spirits that you saw before are not present right now.
I know. That's one good thing out of the way.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
Are
do
they
this all
up the
classy.
stairs?
So I'm gonna take one step here.
Okay.
Why does everybody jump over my head?
I'm gonna take. Okay, guys, just cover me. I'm gonna do this Indiana Jones style. I'm gonna start poking the ground for any traps, using my staff. Look around. I'm gonna do a full-on investigation check to see if I see anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray to Dumathoin, please don't hurt my friends. Please. I'm begging on one knee. Please. Can I do a religion check to maybe appease?
You don't see anything unusual in this chamber. That could be a trap.
I get up to the stairs.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna have a Misty Step prepared,
Okay.
and I'm gonna, if necessary, if something happens, I'm gonna Misty Step to the spell scroll and grab it.
Okay.
If I reach a spell scroll before anything happens, I'm gonna grab it, and if something does happen, I Misty Step back to the door.
Okay, so you slowly walk up the steps with nothing happening. You get up to the statue with a scroll in one hand and the tablet in the other hand.
Please don't hurt my friends. Please don't hurt my friends. Please don't hurt my friends.
I'm
Please
just
don't
gonna do
hurt
a
my friends.
quick investigation check of the statue first
Okay.
before I touch anything. Now let's see.
You know I'm a good dwarf. You know I'm a good dwarf. Come on.
Where are the ghosts?
Nothing unusual about the statue.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at the spell scroll. I'm gonna look at the tablet. I'm like,
Spell
Let's see.
scroll is rolled up and sealed, so you'd have to physically take it and open it up to know what it is.
I'm gonna do a
Doctor! Before you do it, remember,
right.
this is a church. It's probably one for clerics.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna take a page out of Schmigel's book. I'm gonna sniff the spell scroll to discern its level.
When did you do that?
I don't know.
Well, if you want to roll something for it,
I don't know. Sure.
you can roll a perception check.
Oh, this is full on Arcana. It's magic sense.
The spell scroll is indeed magic.
Exactly what I want to know.
I'm actually pretty
so-
impressed.
I'm gonna roll up. It looks to be like made out of like normal parchment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll up another piece of paper. I'm gonna just cast some minor spells to make it feel slightly enchanted, and I'm gonna like do.
Well, no,
Indiana
no.
Jones style.
Are you going to create a spell scroll?
No, I'm. How long would that take?
I think it takes a while to scribe a scroll.
I'm not gonna bother then. And it's just gonna like have a little magical tinge that'll like last maybe a minute or so.
Okay.
It's nothing fancy.
So you cast some sort of cantrip on the
Yeah.
parchment.
It's just how should I say? If magic adds any extra weight for whatever reason, it's gonna tip the balance in that way. So I'm gonna do this Indiana Jones style. My hands are gonna be like hovering right around the spell scroll,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna go in for that quick switch.
Okay, so as you do the quick switch, you take take the spell scroll from the hand, and then all around you, these images start appearing. These spirits start appearing. Do you want to use your Misty Step?
Do they seem hostile?
You're not sure. They're just kind of phasing in, and they're walking around in a circle.
Put the scroll back. Put the scroll back.
You're not sure if they're hostile or not. They look like dwarves.
Oh, okay.
They got these blank looks on their faces, and they're just walking in a circle.
I put it in my robe,
Okay.
and are they coming closer to me?
They are walking in a preset pattern in this in this oval up and down the stairs.
So I'm gonna grab the stone tablet next.
You grab the
And
stone
Misty Step.
you grab the stone tablet, but you're unable to remove it. It seems like the stone is actually like melded into the statue itself.
Let's see. Guys, it's stuck.
That's because you've poked a bloody stuff.
Are these entities, spirits, visualizations causing the hair on the back of my head to stand up?
I would say so. Yeah. If you have a natural issue with undead and
I pull the Thander's Glow out.
Oh no. Not you too.
it does not seem to phase these creatures.
I could cast protection from undead on myself.
I'm not sure that they are undead. More like one of your magic tricks.
An illusion. I'll try to I'll do an intelligence check to see through this possible illusion. That'll be an investigation.
At least they did not react to the presence of this artifact of...
You're not getting much from that. I mean, it's if you just do an Arcana check. I mean, these are
This
spirit.
one was an investigation check. The Arcana check was before.
Yeah, you look closely at these spirits, and they all look a little bit different. They're all dwarves, and what you do notice is that all of these dwarves, they are wearing some plate mail, and they have the symbol of Barrack on them. They're all male dwarves.
Schmiegel, toss me the ring.
Hear that? I'm coming toward you.
Oh, okay. Be my guest.
Well, Shimego, you walk as you walk towards him. A spirit walks right through you, and you get this frightening chill as the spirit passes right through you.
Oh, it
And
didn't do
they're-
anything? Okay.
They're just walking in circle?
They're just walking in a circle around, up and down the stairs. They don't even seem to notice that you're there.
Where do the stairs go?
The stairs go up and then go back down. The statue's at the top of the stairs.
Oh, got it. So they're circling, and you said this was Dumathoin?
Yeah.
Dumathoin has what appears to be the tablet.
This is definitely the tablet, but it seems like the tablet is melded into the stone of the statue.
I go and touch the tablet and see if I can take it.
No, this tablet is firmly just fixed. I mean, you probably have to break the arm of the statue off just to get this thing.
Doctor, the scroll.
Dispel magic?
What scroll?
The scroll.
I handed him a piece of parchment with magic in it.
The scroll.
This is a scroll.
It's a scroll, not the scroll.
Yes, it's the scroll.
Does it have the seal of Dumathoin on it?
No, it does not. No.
Yes, it does. Minor illusion.
Schmigel blows on it. Come on.
Illusions don't break that easily. You need to do an intelligence check against my spellcasting modifier.
Doctor, give me the scroll.
It is the scroll. You don't believe me?
Like I said, it's a scroll, not the scroll.
Okay, give him another parchment with magic on it. This one looks to have the seal on it.
You probably have to roll a deception on Schmigel.
I was
no,
gonna
I'm using
say,
it- I'm using
do you,
illusions.
Do you know enough about the seal of Dumathoin to be able to recreate it?
It's an illusion.
Yeah,
And
but it's
and
an
I saw the
illusion
one
of
I-
something you have to convince him.
And I saw the one that I was holding, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can test the illusion. He can touch the seal and stuff like that. So you have to deceive him. Unfortunately, Schmigel's onto you.
It's just a seal with like a dwarf with a smile on it.
Yeah,
with thumbs up.
yeah.
Ha ha, very funny. Now give me the
Anyways, I
bloody
wonder
scroll.
what's down this way.
That's this part of the stairs is identical to the other part of the stairs. This room otherwise is empty.
Doctor, the scroll.
Oh, just take your hammer and smash it out.
That's not how we work this. Give me the scroll.
The
I do
doctor
what it
won't part with
says.
this scroll. He hasn't had a spell scroll in a very long time.
What are you gonna
Just
do?
let me
eat
work
it?
this theory out. If it works, you can have both, alright?
Okay, but okay. So this time the doctor's gonna like step in front of Schmigel. He's gonna take let's see. Don't we have like a revivify spell scroll left? Yeah, I'll put the revivify spell scroll in there.
It doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Alright, put the real one on.
Okay, I'm gonna put the real one back.
As you put the real one back, these spirits start to fade. The hand just tightly grips the actual scroll, and then these spirits start. You see them beginning to fade. It'll take a couple of seconds for them to totally fade
I
out,
take the spell scroll back.
and the spirits come back.
I put it back.
Okay, and you continue to do this, and the spirits phase in and out.
Lathander's glow comes up. Lathander's glow goes down.
Yeah.
Lathander's glow comes up.
God damn it, Doctor, it's not a bloody light switch!
What's a light switch?
Alright, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Don't mind me!
That's what you just
candle.
tried to do to the scroll.
Okay, so when I put it back, does it look like the tablet's loose at all?
Yeah, it looks like you can probably remove the tablet if you put the scroll back. You see that something happens to the seams of the hand holding the tablet, where the tablet looks like it can
Wait
be
a second.
removed. So it looks
Both
like
at
it's
the same time.
unfortunately, no matter what you do, you can't take both out at the same time. You always either take one or the other.
How sturdy does this statue look?
The statue just you're not clear. It's just a stone statue.
Okay, so if I cast Thunder Wave on it at a pinpoint on my staff like I did to split that stone.
Before
will
you
it
do
break it?
that, before you even think about it, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna take a sleight of hand check just as soon as he pulls one of the scrolls on, the many times he did it before, just so I can grab the bloody plate as he put the scrolls on.
I'm making sure you're at my
you
back.
clearly realize that it's not possible to take both of these things out at the same time, because either one or the other is being taken out, and then once one is taken out, the other stops. If you do it at the exact same moment, both of them are unable to be taken out.
I'm just saying, just as he puts it down,
I'm
Yeah.
making sure you're
I'm
at
gonna
my
grab
back,
it.
Schmigel.
Oh yeah. So now the statue has the scroll, and you took the tablet, and the ghosts are there.
I Thunder Wave the statue and blow it to pieces.
don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
That's
Schmigel did that, then I'm doing this.
I dive out the door.
You gotta check that.
we're gonna roll initiative.
And I Misty Step out the door once I have the scroll in my hands.
Oh, God. Damn it.
You thunder wave the statue, but it does not release the scroll. However, these ghosts attack you.
No! No, I was doing the stone splitter one I was doing before.
But it doesn't work on the statue.
Not even to blast the arm off?
No, this statue does not seem to react. Is not. It seems a lot more tough than just some stone. Unfortunately, it sets off these spirits.
Made of black ice.
It's not made out of black ice.
It's a
Purified black ice.
statue of a deity.
God damn it. And you were on a roll, Doctor. You were making great decisions.
Until Smiggle had to interfere.
I made an athletics check just before he tried to do that thunder wave. Damn it.
No, you didn't. You were busy grabbing that piece of stone.
Oh, I have to play out of the stupid monster manual with these. Because I was too lazy. I figured you guys would not send these ghosts off. Okay, you see that the ghosts turn around and they have these hard expressions on their faces, ready to attack all of you.
Oh dear, now
but
you're done, Smiggle.
but all of you, they're just they seem to be pretty ravenous. You have the initiative, and you may act first.
Okay. And these guys are undead, right?
Yeah, they're spirits. They are categorized as undead.
Okay.
Incorporeal undead.
They are now.
Okay. If we have do we get to go first or?
Castmar won initiative.
Okay.
I
I'll
dove
cast
out the
my-
door.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You're not getting surprised.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are pretty wary of these spirits, so I don't think they surprised you when they attack.
Yeah, I dove out the door just expecting, pieces of statue to go flying, and then something bad happening.
I mean, come on, the statue didn't even break. Oh, I'm very disappointed.
Yes,
I
we're
hate you so much. So much.
I'm still trying to decide what to shoot, the spirits or the wizard.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, at this point, I don't know the spirits are attacking, so I do.
Oh, you do.
Out.
It's clear.
Okay.
It's obvious. These spirits, they turn around. They all have these glowing red eyes. They're baring their teeth.
I will hold the door here and attack as they come out.
Okay, are you making
Where's-
an attack right now?
No. I've
Okay.
got Lathander's glow out, so
Okay. So you're readying an attack.
yep.
Okay. Eldruin, you're up.
I cast an illusion of a box over Schmigel.
A box?
I encase him in a box.
Like what kind of box?
Solid snake style.
Just a box.
Okay.
Stone box, like the floor. The stone on the floor. It's a 5x5x5 box.
Where the hell am I?
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that's good. Is he covered?
Yeah, he's covered completely with a box. Okay. You ready? Alright, ghosts are up.
What do they do?
They swarm the doctor.
That's good. Okay.
They move
My
right
thunder wave didn't get them? Or no, I had a pinpoint thunder wave. Never mind. Okay.
they move right through the statue.
God damn it, Doctor.
Now, we can reason this out. See, your statue isn't even harmed.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then I move.
So this one attacks you literally through the statue. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm
All of them
gonna have to
double
cast shield.
attacks.
All right, I'm giving you 5 from these guys to the doctor because Schmigel's, I guess, in the box.
I'm gonna have to cast shield as a reaction, probably.
Maybe. Let me see. What is their attack bonus? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any of those hit?
Yeah, even if I cast shield, 3 of them will hit.
Okay, 3 hits.
So I'm not even gonna bother casting shield.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
What's your AC with shield?
17.
Oh, close.
Kind of pathetic.
Oh!
Oh, I'm out.
That's 30 necrotic damage.
Instant kill.
On top of that, I need
No,
you.
that's not an instant kill because it came from
Okay.
multiple different attacks.
I'm -4 anyway, so.
On top of that, I need you to roll. Since you got hit 3 times. Let me see. Your strength goes down 8 points.
Permanently?
Well, you don't know how long.
Okay. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't have much strength anyways.
As they drain it from your body.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm unconscious. So.
Okay, now we got other things. These guys, I'm going to roll wisdom for them to realize that this box is just an illusion on Schmigel.
Right.
Wisdom is not exactly their strong suit.
That's what I'm hoping.
One of them does realize this box is not Schmigel and attacks Schmigel,
Oh.
Roll it.
but he misses. The other 4 will come down and attack, and you get your opportunity attack as they make it to the doorway.
Thank you, Eldred. It was worth a shot.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Castnar, you can have an opportunity attack against one of them.
The one that just moved there.
God damn it, Doctor, you don't anger ghosts!
Don't steal spell scrolls from
You
the
don't
doctor.
create ghosts.
That is a hit.
Okay, and does Lathander's Glow actually do any additional?
Yes, it does. These are undead. So you may roll the extra Lathander's Glow damage. What's the total damage?
10.
10 damage as this creature
6 of it.
reels back when you hit it with this burning radiant damage and it dies. The radiant damage from Lathander's Glow you see burns these creatures badly. But
Shout out, use radiant damage, but the wizard's down.
they
You're a
come
wizard.
right through the wall and
What a
and
wizard.
they come right through the wall and begin their attack. 2 of them are on you, Castanar. I think that 23 might be a hit.
Yeah.
He does 9 necrotic damage, and you get... Your strength goes down by 2. Your strength ability, not your modifier.
Yeah. Is there a way to... Is there a spot on the sheet to put that?
What I usually do is I just make the ability lower and try to make a note somewhere what my natural it is. These are a little bit challenging when they have the ability drains. But I think this is the first time our group has seen ability draining.
Yeah, I think so.
All thanks to you, the doctor.
We'll take care of him later.
Okay.
If there's any doctor left.
Doctor, make a saving roll.
Oh yeah.
Doctor, death save.
Ooh!
Doctor, you get up with 1 hit point. This is your lucky day.
Just
Oh, hilarious.
Schmigel just stands there going, no!
Let's see.
Oh my lord.
Anyway, I can drop a fireball in front of everything. And
Not without you're not an evocation wizard, so I don't think you can do that without hitting yourself and Schmigel.
well, Schmiegel's one thing. I don't get.
You're gonna hit you-
Let's see.
Well, you see, you don't get to take a turn because you have to you have to take that turn to roll the death save. Unfortunately, so you're looking at You're looking at unfortunately taking more attacks possibly before you get to go again.
Let's see. Oh, I can always Misty Step out of here.
I'll let you Misty Step as a bonus action, but you have to use this turn and your action for the turn to roll that death save.
Let's see. I'm just gonna check
line of
one
sight, isn't
quick
it?
thing. Oh no, that takes a full action, I think. Did I have?
I will allow you to Misty Step as a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, I don't have mirror image prepared. Oh well. Okay, so it's like there's nothing I can do about the spell scroll because this ghost came out. It doesn't look like it got softer, able to be pulled out in any way.
Are you gonna sit there and examine it?
You don't. You don't have much. You're not going to be able to concentrate much to examine the spell scroll with these spirits attacking you.
I'm gonna hold the spell scroll as I Misty Step. It's my last. It's my last try. And I'm gonna Misty Step out into the room behind everyone.
Okay. You Misty Step out, but your hand is empty when you finish the step.
I start crying.
The spell scroll is still firmly in the hand of Dumathoin.
Isn't it 30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Right there.
Oh, okay. If I'm stuck there. Okay. I guess I'll be. I can't Misty Step into a group of ghosts. So I guess I'll Misty Step over here.
Okay. Schmigel, you're up.
Down. Fucking stupid.
Schmigel, you're up. 6 spirits surround you.
But only one sees him, right? At this point?
Yeah. Only one of them realizes that this box you put around them is an illusion. But Schmigel, if you attack, they're probably going to realize.
Yeah. Probably might realize
They
it
all
once the
pretty
other
much
one attacks.
realize since one of them found out they're all gonna figure out sooner or later.
Yeah.
Unless you don't attack.
What? Like have the one chasing me as I waddle past him?
If you move, it's probably gonna break the illusion.
Don't mind me, it's just a box running by.
Are you going to attack?
No, but if
Oh,
I
wait.
jump out of the box and can I surprise the 5 in front of me?
Well, I'll say that if you attack from the box, you can surprise the one right next to you. Because it can't see you. It can't see your axe coming out at it.
If it realizes it's an illusion, it sees a transparent image.
Oh, okay. So it does see you.
But I'm talking about like these ones over here. Or
I think I'm gonna have to make you roll a stealth for that.
all right.
Aren't you in plate?
Shh. No, you're not gonna be able to surprise these spirits.
Oh well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2 sweeping attacks. First one's off to these 2 over here,
Okay.
and let me just check how far is this one to this one. It's close enough.
They are all within. Let's just say they're all of them are within 5 feet. They're just clustered around. You can distribute it how you want.
Just remember the statue in the middle of them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for these 2 next, and after I finish with these 2. So first one.
Oh, that's a hit, definitely.
Yeah, and the second one takes 8 damage.
Oh yes. Okay.
So these 2 first, and the second ones I'm gonna do another sweeping attack.
That's another hit.
And the 8, that's a 2 for the second one. So this one takes a 2.
Okay.
Just curious, you don't get your strength damage on the secondary attack?
No,
bonus?
it's just a flat
Okay.
D8.
Okay. That seems a bit strange, but okay.
Yeah, it's with the Battle Master feats. They just roll a d8, which I think is a little weak for what it's meant to do. I think
it gets
should be.
stronger as they level
Yeah,
up.
but I think
Yeah.
it should be already stronger out the gate.
It ends up being a D12 by the end.
But like next level, it'll go up. I
Yeah.
think.
But when you're doing a d12, you're like level like in the teens already, so it's not
Yeah.
that big of a difference.
Yeah.
All right, Shmigo, anything else on your turn?
Well, I can't really appeal to them now, so
No, they're clearly not in a talkative mood anymore. Well, not that they were before.
I don't think they could communicate before. So I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty for a bit.
Okay. Castner, you're up.
Horde Breaker,
It does apply?
those two there. That's right, I need to fix the sheet. Okay, first attack,
That misses.
second
That hits.
11 points on the second one.
So the 5 points are radiant, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that second one just disappears.
Okay, second attack. And we'll use the Horde Breaker again on the other two, starting with the one on the right.
Well, this one's dead. So there's only
yeah.
two left.
Right. But they're within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So, starting with the one on the right.
That's a hit. That's a hit. The second one is also a hit. You can roll radiant damage for both of them.
Okay, 1. And 2.
8. And this is 7,
7 and 9.
9 plus the extra radiant damage. Okay. Injuring these two spirits. Eldrin are up.
Yeah. Thought I had an idea, but it didn't really. Okay. I will try. I'm not close enough. Darn. Oh yes, I am. I will try a witch bolt spell on the one on Schmigel.
They're all on Schmigel.
Oh, they're all on Schmigel.
Yeah.
You want Witch Bolt?
Just pick one. I'll roll for it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I thought I could at least get that one out of there. And maybe
No, Witch
run.
Bolt's a spell attack, so you have to roll a dice for it.
They have to roll a.
It's not a saving throw.
But it's an attack that you make, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't click it. I'm gonna try something else then.
No, Witch Bolt's not really worth using unless you have a high-powered opponent against you,
Yeah,
and you can afford to just sit back for a while.
I was just trying to help out. Yeah, if can't think of anything, I will. I'll just back away, and then I will wait till I see Castanar finish those two off, and then I'll move back.
Your magic staff can't do anything, or
Oh, you're not gonna make an attack or anything?
I don't think my web will do anything.
well, magic staff. Oh no. It has bludgeoning damage as normal, but it's D6 poison damage. It's that's magical.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a try. I can attack with two hands, right, on the staff.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll give it
That'll
a
do
shot.
D8s.
How much of this is poison?
Poison is 1.
Okay, the poison damage has no effect on the spirit. The actual damage of the staff does have an effect on the spirit, and that I think is going to kill the spirit. Yep,
Oh,
it's going to die.
good call, Doctor.
I am very wise.
Don't get me wrong, you're still going down for this.
Except when spell scrolls are concerned. You guys knew this was gonna happen as soon as there's a spell scroll. I mean, I've already lost the last 2 that I ran.
All right, Shmego, you gotta weather these 6 attacks from these things.
You know the old saying goes, roll 'em!
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything hit?
Nope. That 21 was a close one, but
Okay, Shmego, you spin around like a turtle as these things start striking at you and miss you. Kastner, you got 1 coming at you. Which I believe is a miss. Doctor, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna... Let's see, I can see that there's 1 right there, here in the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just blast him with a Ray of Frost. Schmigel
Okay.
doesn't need my help.
that's the guy who has, 6, 7 enemies on him? It doesn't need it.
You realize in horror that this thing has cold resistance, but your Ray of Frost is so overwhelming that it kills it anyway.
It's just so intense.
That you overcome its resistance and just blast it apart anyway.
Here's something. The Doctor, killed by undead, raises from the dead. Undead are resistant to cold. He freezes their souls.
It's impressive.
Yeah, as soon as he rises from the dead, the freezing the other undead just goes away because I smash him with Lathander's glow.
Okay.
Burn up all the radiant damage. Damn it.
Schmegel, you're up.
Alright, second first, same as the first.
Okay.
So, these 2 first.
Okay.
Same as the first.
Is that a hit?
That is definitely a hit.
Okay, that's the first one on the right.
Okay.
And that's a 7 on this one here.
Oh, that's 2 kills.
Alright, and next one, it's going to be these 2 here, one from before.
Yeah.
And let's see. Is that a hit?
That is a hit and a kill.
First one, and we'll let 8 do it.
That is a hit, not a kill. But you are really making short work of these guys. Killed half of them. Anything else? You want action surge? No, you didn't use any surges yet, did you?
No, I just finished off all my superiority dice.
Yeah, but you still have your action surge.
Yeah. I can use that, but I
Okay.
mean, I got him down to 2. I can just use a second attack on my next turn. But after that, I'm done. I'm done for this turn.
Kastner, you're up.
Okay, seeing one dematerialize in front of me, I will just charge forward. How tall are the stairs at the midpoint here?
They're about 6 feet up.
Oh, 6 feet, so I can attack. Would I be at a disadvantage if I attacked from here?
No.
Okay, so assuming I have the range.
Yeah, you
Yep.
do.
They're not within 5 feet, so I'll just do my single attack once on each of them. Top one first.
Can you get the 2 top ones? Because I might be able to get the bottom one.
I can't get the one that's in the statue itself.
Oh.
That is a hit on the top one. You can roll radiant damage. That kills it.
Okay, and then the bottom one, second attack.
That is also a hit. Okay. Doesn't kill it yet. It's still kind of a fuzzy kind of spirit shape.
Okay. That is it.
It's Eldrin's turn.
Alright.
Okay. 7 bludgeoning. The poison damage is nullified. It's immune to poison. But the 7 bludgeoning damage is enough to kill it. Okay, the spirit gets its last hurrah attacking Schmigel. I think that gets you, Schmigel.
Oh. Yeah! One hit.
8 damage, necrotic. Schmigel, your strength goes down by 4. It's not the damage that's really bad with these things.
Do you have the gauntlets, or does
Eldrin.
No,
Eldrin have them? Okay.
Eldrin.
I have them.
Okay.
Doctor, you're up.
Okay. Oh, there's not many left.
There's one left. There's just
The
one.
one in the
Okay.
statue.
The one that just drained Schmigel's strength.
Let's see if I can replicate last time with my intense cold attack. Rare frost.
That's a lot of... You did exactly the same thing, but not enough to kill this thing.
Ah. My intense cold damage. Not enough.
Now, Schmigel, did you make the adjustment to the to your character sheet, or we can just subtract?
Macro should
Okay.
carry over everything.
Okay, so you're attacking at -2 on your attack bonus.
So I've got a +5 to my attack and a +2 to my damage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and attack it without trying to scratch the statue. So 1 and a 2.
Okay, that first one's still a hit. 8 damage.
Yeah.
Spirit looks like it's fading away, but not dead yet.
And I'm gonna take I'm gonna disengage it.
You can't disengage if you've already attacked,
Then I'll just move away.
unless you action surge. If you move away, it gets a free attack.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh wow!
Ouch, Schmigel.
Wow.
What was it?
It critted you on an opportunity attack. Schmigel, 16 damage. Plus your strength goes down by another 3. Totaling 7 points of strength you've been drained. Oh boy. Castanar.
Up I go. I actually go around by going up the stairs. I'm not going to try to climb
I
up
go,
with
the
it standing
thunders
there.
go. Oh, that could be your battle cry. Up I go, the
Kill
thunders
the
go.
doctor. Kill the doc. Oops, sorry. Where is that?
Oh, 11 is not enough to hit it.
Second attack.
22 kills it.
Look around madly for something else to attack.
These are all the enemies you can tell.
Wait, there's
No, we
something
still
glowing
have
in
one
yellow
more in
over
the
there.
The doctor's already back
So-
up trying to get.
So
to get
after you kill all these spirits, the grip on the spell scroll opens, and you
Bingo.
take the
Doctor
spell
grabs it.
scroll.
I smacked the doctor.
He falls over backwards because he doesn't have the strength enough to hold up his armor.
Yeah, you guys, all of you who got hit, the Doctor, Schmigel, and Kastner, you are affected by the strength drain. Right now, you do not know what will take it away. You don't know if it's something that'll last forever, it'll last an hour, it has to be cured, you're not sure. You just know that you're extremely weak after these spirits attacked you.
Is it? Is it?
Doctor
magic
goes
on
up
it?
and tries to take that scroll out of the hand again. I smack him with my mace.
No, I already grabbed the scroll, and as soon as I got the scroll, and I'm like,
no, I
objective
was trying
complete.
to say something. I was trying to say
Strength
something
fades
when
me.
you moved up there.
Well, if you wanna roll to try to,
If he tries to take the scroll, I'm smacking him with my mace.
if you want to do a contest of a sleight of hand versus an attack roll or something.
I already went and grabbed the scroll way before you were there. As soon as that
I-
ghost fell, I
I
was
s-
there and I had the scroll.
Doctor, roll a sleight of hand. He's gonna smack you with, I guess, the blunt end of the mace.
I'll give Schmigel the gauntlets.
Thank you.
With the gauntlets, you feel your strength. You feel strength come back magically, but you know you still feel very diseased. Oh, doctor, you're pretty quick. You're pretty quick. Looks like you got the scroll.
I'm gonna chase him around.
With my -4, I'm at 2 strength.
8 strength.
Minus 8. No, no, that's -4 strength. Yeah.
So what is that? Let me just check the.
So I'm gonna
gauntlets.
read my scroll. What does it say?
You open the scroll, and
Gives you 19.
there's some bizarre magical enchantment on the scroll where the letters constantly are changing from spell to spell, back and forth and back and forth. Like you haven't really seen this kind of an enchantment before. It's weird.
The doctor looks rabid now. Anyone who comes near him is like, he's got like a fireball ready to hit whoever comes near him.
I need you to roll an Arcana to focus your arcane abilities to read into the scroll. Depending on what you roll on your Arcana, you may get a different result.
Inspiration.
You can use your inspiration, yes.
Oh.
Okay, we're taking a 14 for your roll on a spell. You see that you see a spell start solidifying, and the other spells start disappearing, and it lands on a single spell. Now you need to. You don't recognize the spell. You need to identify it. So you gotta spend some time.
The doctor just sits down and starts identifying it.
Okay, it'll take like 10 minutes or so. What's everyone else doing?
Medicine check.
We're waiting for the doctor to focus on the scroll.
I thought about smacking him while he was intently focusing, but I'm not quite that rabid yet. I am going to do a medicine check and see if I can figure out what has affected us. Or would
Religion.
bonus?
I think a religion, medicine, or history would all apply.
Yeah, and I
I could
think I
just
get a
cast a
bonus
spell
because it
magic
is
on myself.
dealing with undead. I'm trying to remember what that
See,
bonus
what-
is.
It's,
I need my lights. One moment. Let me do the base check.
let's see. What is the rules for jumping? Movement. Coming from, move positions, breaking count. Around.
With a running start, you can jump up to your strength ability score.
Oh yeah,
So
the damn jumping rules. Here we go.
if
I-
you do a standing jump, it's half your strength ability score. So if you're set at 19 with the gauntlets, you can do a jump of 19 divided by 2, so it rounded down. 18 divided by 2. You can jump a total of 9 feet from where you're standing
Alright, let's see.
without a running start.
With a running start, though.
With a running start of at least 10 feet, you can jump up to 19 feet.
Doctor, how many points are you strength trained?
Oh, I'm at 2.
Okay, I go right up to the doctor and then jump him and smack him right in the face.
Misty step.
I'm taking an attack.
I'm gone. I'm sitting on top of this now.
Wouldn't it be surprise? You're busy studying a casting a spell or whatever.
It's my feral senses. Sense hostility
Bullshit.
towards my spell scroll.
You're taking this and you're gonna have to deal, okay?
I have
Messed around fucking enough.
Well, you have a new
You're the one
spell.
who's trying to across the doctor.
BAM!
So what?
So I
You kill my
smack
one
him right
health.
across the jaw.
You kill my 1 health point.
Well, I'm knocking you out.
I mean, unfortunately, he did roll a 20. If you use a misty step, I can't really argue with that. if you use a spell, you know, you cast a spell. But I don't know if you're really intently stuttering this spell and identifying it. I don't know if you really can be paying attention to Schmigel jumping you.
It's a reflex.
we all know
I
he
sense
is.
Schmigel's hostility.
How about we make you roll for that? How about we roll a perception?
He doesn't
And
have a feral sense.
Hey, come on, Schmigel has to pretty much charge right at me.
how about you do a perception on that? And we'll see if you notice Schmigel jumping on top of you. Because if he does, then he's obviously going to get you with your 1 hit point. Schmigel, what can you roll against that?
A stealth check.
Yeah, you got to justify what you're rolling against that and why.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
Do I have to explain why I'm angry at the?
Well, no, not why you're angry, but why that check applies.
Oh, he
Because
pickpocketed me.
if you roll a stealth check, you're not going to do very well against his 14. So if you want to roll something else, you got to tell me explain how you're rolling that other thing.
Well, I'm gonna casually just walk 10 feet, and then I'm just gonna spring jump him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on edge if Schmigel's anywhere near me. Remember how I said if anybody comes near my spell scroll, I'm fireballing the room?
Do you want me to roll the stealth?
I don't. Well, if you want to choose to use the stealth as opposed to something else, but if you're not going to be so successful because you're at disadvantage with your plate mail.
Make a suggestion.
Sure.
Athletics.
Sure.
You're doing a bull rush.
That'll do it.
Thump, 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 thump. Poof.
Sounds good.
It looks like Schmigel rolled some high rolls here.
Poof.
I think this time Schmigel's gonna get to clobber the doctor.
Ah, I don't even get to disappear. Just
Well, no, because you are really busy identifying this scroll. As
Your
Schmigel,
perception didn't
yeah,
overcome his speed.
yeah. This time
out.
he's gonna have to clobber because your perception wasn't as high as his rolls. So this time he's
one
gonna.
hit point.
Well, he's just clobbering you non-lethally. He's not.
I
He's
know.
not.
I think you knocked him out though.
I don't think he's trying to kill you.
Oh, as long as if he doesn't take my hit point off, then I'm not gonna fight this anymore.
What are you
But
doing?
If he's gonna actually do damage, then I'm gonna keep fighting this.
Well, you
No
can't
matter
really.
how fast he thinks he is.
If he does damage, you're gonna be unconscious because you have one hit point.
4 hours.
You'll be unconscious for 1d4 hours.
Because there's not a chance that he's faster than a teleportation spell.
Yeah, but the
And
thing is
he's
that
faster than your ability to recognize.
yeah, because I had to make.
Caught you by surprise.
Yeah, he rolled some pretty high rolls, and I had to make you roll a
If he's gonna
perception.
deal damage, if he doesn't deal damage, I'm just gonna let whatever happen. But if he's dealing damage, I'm gonna keep.
You know what? Fuck it. We're not gonna roll around this just because I want to smack the doctor because he did something really fucking stupid.
Because you pickpocketed me. You know how he is with the spell scroll. It's like his character.
Well, whatever you want, Schmigel. What do you want to happen? Do you want to knock him out? Do you want to grab him? Do you want to pin him down? Whatever you'd like. You got the rolls.
I just want to sock him in the jaw. That's all I really wanted out of it. I just wanted to.
You sock him in the.
down to the ground.
If you sock him in the jaw, that deals 1 damage and knocks him out.
I'm gonna fireball you next time I wake up.
So the doctor is knocked out.
I'll do a medicine on the doctor.
No, he's not bleeding to death. I'm sure. I'm assuming, Schmigel, you're doing this non-lethally.
Oh yeah.
So he's not bleeding. He's just knocked out.
All right.
He's like
I'm
seeing
happy.
little canaries around his head.
In the middle of, you were not fully able to identify the scroll when Schmigel jumped you and knocked you out. You were not prepared for it.
19 on that medicine check to try to find a cure for this disease, poison.
What did you
necrotic
roll on
stuff. 19 on that medicine check.
Okay, you recognize that this strength drain is some form of curse. Some curses need to be lifted with divine magic. Some curses fade away after a time. That's as far as you know.
Yeah, and I have no, I don't have anything to deal with that. Lesser Restoration does not cover that.
All I have is dispel magic.
Lesser
think
rest.
they'll remove
Yeah,
curses.
it has to be a. Wait a
Not
second.
remove curse though. So
Let me see. Let me see if lesser restoration may apply.
No, it's very specific. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned.
Okay. No, but some curses will dissipate after resting or just with time passing.
We do have... Maybe. Do we have a restoration potion? Nope. We don't. I thought we did. Well, maybe it was a scroll. Where's the scrolls?
I believe you. No, I think you used up that scroll.
We might
in the
have...
past.
Yeah, we might have used it. I thought we had one restoration, but I don't see it on the list. So, okay, no big deal. Well, I'll break the bad news that it might be something that ends with time, and we've got a little bit of time until the doctor wakes up.
Fantastic.
You want to rest?
Well, Schmigel, you have a 19 strength. Anyway.
Yeah. With if you wear the gauntlets, that nullifies the drain.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Schmigel is fighting exhaustion at the same time he's got this drain on him. He's feeling pretty weak.
You've had a long day, but now you have the 3 parts of the tablet.
One more to go.
What would you guys like to do? I mean, the doctor's unconscious.
Well, we could always throw a bucket of snow on him. Pack his robes with snow.
Well, you have to heal him to wake him up, or he'll wake up on his own after this many hours. After 4 hours.
oh, you hit me really.
What do you
hard,
say we
Schmigel.
tie him to the statue? We'll tie him to the statue and then leave.
I'm taking his scroll.
Taking his scroll, yeah. His mighty spell book.
No, I'm not even going to touch his spell book.
Castaner's wise.
The spell book is a bit of a low blow. It's like taking Hugh away from Schmigel.
You would really have to gag him, or else he can cast his way out of the box. You'd have to parallel.
We would
Yeah.
let him get free. We're just carrying his supplies, that's all. So he can catch up.
I think the thing to do is let everything cool down for an hour or so, and then
Oh, you have
Use
to
a
let that cool
healing.
down for 4 hours. Oh, yeah, okay, if you heal me.
yeah, and then use a healing. But because I need to simmer down myself. Smeagol obviously needs to simmer down, and when you wake up, you're going to need to probably simmer down. So I think I'm going to wait an hour or so.
You can take away his arcane focus and his component pouch, so he can
I don't know anything about. Yeah, I don't know anything about.
if
how
you're
he
afraid of
does
him
that.
casting like a fireball when he wakes up, I guess.
Yeah, that's something I remember a long time ago when he cast it on what's his name?
When he casts his lightning bolt on me.
Well, not just lightning bolt, but remember the first time he wanted to go PvP?
Oh, with Ray?
Yeah.
Ray started
think
that.
I missed that. That was probably.
He started a lot.
Yeah.
He cast silence on you, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just walked out.
Yeah.
And then you went for like what was it? Like shocking
si-
grasp for like
No,
5 turns, and
No, I had him pinned with my phantasmal force.
Yeah. Yeah, silence has to be point oriented, or else it's a little bit too strong.
You cast it on the robe. The hood
No,
of the robe.
point in space, not it's
Yeah.
not like darkness, which can be on an object and then travel with.
Yeah,
Whatever.
because if it allows you to focus it on a target, then it's too easy to just completely nullify because there's no save for it.
There's no saving throw in this version, yeah. I was going to say
It'll just completely nullify spellcaster with like a second level spell. All right, so what do you guys choose to do?
I said hour, 90 minutes. later, I'll put Lathander's glow away.
After an hour later, the strength drain dissipates
Oh, okay.
as you guys rest.
Oh, I do believe that the effects have gone away.
I'm just picturing you guys have the doctor crucified on that statue.
Well, I haven't done it. I haven't moved you other than to make sure that
Okay.
you're okay
We're too nice.
and make you a little bit comfortable. And then after, like I said, an hour, 90 minutes or so, I will do a medicine check to heal him.
Do you have a healing feat?
Yes. Feet? No.
Because in order
Just-
to regain, because technically a doctor's at 0 hit points, so in order to regain hit points, you have to have a feat when you use medicine check. He's stable.
I thought
already.
I have a medicine kit.
I was going to say I do have a medicine.
You need a
kit,
feat to
and-
heal with the melon.
Yeah, the medicine kit can only stabilize. If you use those,
thought it woke
herbs
up.
you found, you can do a short rest and roll hit dice.
I thought it actually woke him up with the put him at 1. With
No,
a,
you have to cast like cure
Yeah,
wounds.
you have to put give him some healing, like a healing potion or something. Because right now, technically, he's at 0 hit points until 4 hours later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Great thinking, Schmigel. Always
I
use
think
your
we need about
fists.
4 hours to cool off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's the amount of damage you do with an unarmed strike is one hit point of damage, and that's how many hit points you had.
I don't even get any saving throws to see if or death saves to see if I crit.
I
Again.
think
You don't do death saves because he did it non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, non-lethal just means you get amount of time where you're knocked out.
Okay, it allows you to stabilize.
Yeah, but not.
They are dying. Okay.
But the doctor's not dying. He's just knocked
Yep,
out.
yep.
He's already been weakened from these attacks, and then that last blow from Schmigel was too much for him. All right, hours has passed. Your strength drain has disappeared.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use my last level 1 spell.
You can also pour a healing potion.
So the strength drain is gone?
Yeah, the strength drain disappeared after you rested for an hour.
I don't.
But you didn't know that.
Because you have the gauntlets on, you don't feel a thing. You feel stronger with the gauntlets.
But I heard Kastner say,
Yeah, I said
So that applies to the doctor as well. I mean,
Well, I'm
technically,
unconscious, doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Well, technically, you're resting.
Okay, there you go.
Eldrin, hey!
You healed me a bit. Thank you, Kastna. I
Okay,
wake up.
you're
What's
welcome.
back?
I wake up. Where is that dwarf?
I'm right here, you
I
dumbass.
grab a hold of if you make any move, I grab a hold of you. Calm down. We just spent the last hour trying to cool down from that. Let's not
I
let it
reached.
flare
Is
up
my spell
again.
scroll still there?
I don't know. Did you take his spell scroll?
I took his